Greetings, one and all, and welcome to... I almost said welcome to the archives. Welcome to episode 12 of Knights of Aurea. Greetings, one and all. My name is Laco Von Mana. I am your humble dungeon master, and these are my fantabulous players. Say hi, fantabulous players. Hello. So, currently, we're missing one player. Hopefully, he'll be here soon. He said he was going to be here, so I'm going to hold him to that. We'll see what that happens. If it doesn't, we might just have 4 players today, but that's fine, everybody. Can't hear them? Oh shit. Uh-oh. Hold on. Technical difficulties.
Fuck something. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. It's because I was messing with some stuff. Alright, say things.
Things.
Okay, there we go. Now you guys can say hi.
Hi. Hello.
I completely forgot to test my audio. So I'm gonna be honest. I bought a new headset yesterday, but it sounded like shit, so I'm gonna return it, and I forgot to reset everything back in OBS. So that's my bad. My bad. I apologize. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Hello. Let's see who is in the chat today. Let's see, how's everybody doing today? We got B Cryptid, welcome in. Loafman, welcome in. Lucy Plays, welcome in. Mellow Cat, welcome in. Zork the Dork, my good buddy, welcome. I think that's everybody for now, at least I've seen in the chat. Everybody else that is just lurking in the background, thank you for being here as well. I appreciate you guys. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so... Some announcements. I don't have any, honestly. I've got nothing going on right now, so I don't know. Do y'all have anything you want to announce?
No.
I do not think so, actually. Believe it or not.
Happy Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day!
I don't give a fuck about that.
Happy Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day to those who celebrate it. If you don't celebrate it for personal reasons, that's perfectly fine. We support you regardless.
What personal reason do you have for that?
Maybe they don't have a mom.
True, yeah, for whatever reasons.
That seems kind of... No, I'm playing.
Whoa. Man.
Oh, maybe they don't have a good relationship with their mom and they don't want to celebrate it. Like, that's none of our
fuck
business.
every other mother in the world. I'm
knowing you, that would not be surprising. Anyways.
God.
Well then, making fan art of this campaign. Oh my gosh, thank you in advance. I haven't seen it yet, but I know it's gonna be great.
Amazing.
There's Zork in the chat saying, "Out of my way, I'm going to see my mother." Giga Chad meme, insert here.
Let's get it.
All right, but yeah, so I'm gonna hope that Trix, aka Jonas, will be here at some point during the session. If not, yeah. But until he gets here, we're gonna go ahead and get started on today's episode of Knights of Aurea. Before I go into the little recap, just want to say Lil Venom19, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the archives. Highly appreciate that. Thank you. But last we left off, our brave adventurers over the last few months have been traveling the 7 seas on their way to the capital city of Favor. Our party, after escaping from prison for their own independent reasons for being in said prison, now have bounties on their heads, meaning that they are wanted by the eminently powerful Fortunata Empire. Now, the party decided that they were going to make their way to the capital city because that is probably the best place that they want to go if they want to clear said bounties. So, they made their journey. They ran into a lot of highs and lows along the way, but towards the end of their journey, they found themselves in pirate-infested waters, and they were ambushed by a group of pirates known as the Black Rabbits. However, the Black Rabbits did not understand who they were dealing with, as the party decided to absolutely decimate them in combat, despite being vastly outnumbered. The captain, Captain Zanur, was captured, as well as 2 of the other surviving members of the Black Rabbits, and was tortured by the party's front man, Akira Neverrain.
I wouldn't say tortured.
You lit him on fire. And he was not dead when you did that.
True.
You actually, now that I think of it, you lit him on fire, and then you guys put out the flames, and then just let him sit there. So yeah, I would define that as torturous. Yeah, and you lit him on fire.
You know what? Touche.
Motives aside, you know.
Still counts as torture.
Yeah.
I guess so. If you squinch eyes a little bit.
You know, regardless, they didn't wrong you, so you weren't super out of line. But either way, no matter how you think about it, the quartermaster of your crew, Kale, one of two NPCs that has sort of been joining you in your adventures, was kind of having, having none of all the bullshit because, you know, he just got done steering the ship and got peppered with arrows in the process, so he wasn't in a good mood. So in the midst of you guys debating on whether you guys should be torturing this poor captain, Kale walked up with his scimitar and just slit the dude's throat right on the bat and said, "Hey, can we please leave now?" And you guys were like, "Yeah, that might be a good idea." After the battle, you had repaired some of the holes in your ship as you guys had been peppered with cannonball shots. But your ship was heavily damaged and is in need for some repair whenever you get around to it. But on the bright side, you had an extra ship with you that you stole from the Black Rabbits.
Yes.
And after that whole debacle with those pirates, you guys finally arrived into the illustrious city of Favor, of which two of our party members are, well, from. Because two of the party members are from this capital city. And for some of you, it has been a rather bittersweet return home. Either way, though, you guys docked both of your boats and made plans to meet up with the dockmaster to sell one of your ships, as you didn't really need it. And, you know, hey, that's a floating pile of money right there, so why not? You guys made your way to the nearest tavern, a tavern/inn known as Ditch Cross, and decided to rent some rooms there. However, in the process, running into a very strange gnomish woman who was causing a lot of trouble and almost got you guys into some trouble, but you guys handled it pretty well. And after some conversating and trying to figure out what you guys are going to be doing next, Riefel and Justin ended up having a little moment outside of the tavern. And yeah, a lot happened there. And that is going to sort of lead into where we left off, which is Riefel walking up to Akira, being very frustrated with a very non-understanding Justin, or just embarrassed, whatever his motives may be. Riefel approaching her fellow party member Akira and saying, "I want to have sex with you." And that is literally where we left off.
Probably back up. Let's go.
Probably the horniest episode of D&D I've ever ran. Let's see if we can top that.
What? Fuck yeah, this is a challenge. Let's go.
Oh god.
I did not say challenge, but if you guys want to take that, that's up to you guys.
Set. Let's see if we can top it. That's kind of a challenge.
You really shouldn't challenge me to something
listen,
like that.
my model can't do it, but I'm putting my hands up.
You still have the queen to do what you gotta do. And you know, outside of that recording, maybe I don't fucking know. Mine is Justin.
Either way, so you guys are all currently standing in Ditch Cross. It is, I'd say probably a little after noon, so it's probably like 1 in the afternoon at the moment. And yeah, that is where we left off. So, as you guys are sort of standing in the tavern after that bombshell got dropped, what is everyone's reaction? Because we did a fade to black, but I did realize after the session was done, it is like the middle of the day. So you guys might have a bit of time to fill until that happens.
I want Mario to be reaching for Jonas's food, or not reaching for his food. He did offer her some. So she's gonna have it like the piece of bread in her mouth, and it just drops, and her jaw is like wide open.
Okay, so you're just like kind of stealing some stuff from Jonas, who is currently distracted. I'll say, Mari, you can go ahead and I'll say you roll me an insight check, please.
Okay.
9. Okay. He seems to be kind of thinking to himself, almost like he's daydreaming. You're not really sure what's going on in his head, though. But yeah, to you, not important. Something just happened. And so yeah, Reefle, we will, I'll say, we got Mari's reaction. What is everybody else's reaction to Reefle's exclamation?
So, Justin sort of just like, he kind of freezes like a robot, and his head just slowly just like, click, 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 just kind of like stares at Reefle's direction with a frozen smile on his face, unsure of what he just heard.
And last but not least, Akira. The man of the hour at this point.
Oh God.
Akira pauses, food an inch away from his lips, and he looks at Reefle, and he says, "What did you just say to me?"
I said, you want to have sex? Huh? God, what are you panicking? She's panicking.
Akira sits the fork down on the plate, and he sort of like steeples his fingers beneath his chin, and he like peers really closely at Reefle, and he says, "Are you sure about that?
Why wouldn't I be?
You seem a little bit nervous when you asked me, and it came out of nowhere, did it not?"
I mean, you are the one who's been talking about it for quite a while and sent Justin after me with a misinterpreted reasoning for my anger, so...
I mean, it was a possibility. I didn't, calling me surprised. I wouldn't think that you were aroused because you're angry. It was more so because Justin is a bit of an idiot. No offense, Justin.
He kind of just like gives a very stiff thumbs up.
So I was more so joking around. Are you actually sexually frustrated? That's unfortunate. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, is that a no then?
It's not. I'm speaking to you. Are you currently in need of sexual pleasure?
Yes.
Okay. Akira looks around the inn. And then he looks over at Justin and he arches an eyebrow like, what the fuck is happening?
Mari's gonna cry over. Like, after looking at Justin, can I kind of deduce what's going on, because I've talked to Reefle
roll an insight check. Normally I would say disadvantage, but you have talked to Reefle about this in the past, so I'll say it's just a straight roll.
Okay.
23. Okay.
Damn.
So you don't, I'll say you don't know what happened between them, but given the fact that you've spent the last few months traveling with these people, so you've gotten to know each other pretty well. So I'd say Mari, with you knowing Reefle and Justin pretty well, yeah, something happened between the two of them, and it didn't go well, and it seems like Reefle was very frustrated by whatever they were talking about earlier.
Okay, beautiful. Mari is going to walk her little ass over to, or I guess not little anymore. She's gonna walk over to Reefle. Reefle, my love.
Yeah?
What's going on?
Nothing. Why is it so weird?
You stormed in here, Justin on your tail, and he's frozen in place after you just abruptly asked Akira, of all people, to have sex.
All right, hold on. Of all people, what do you mean by that?
You wouldn't know. This is girl talk.
Sneaku.
You're amazing. It's not a shot at your ego. You look beautiful. You are beautiful. Moving on. Reefle, what's going on?
I mean, is it so weird that I would want to? I'm an adult. I'm not stupid. I can do these kind of things.
Sneaku, who was also sitting at the table with you guys, just kind of leans in towards you, Reefle, just like, you're not doing it right. If you like Akira, you have to punch him.
Oh, I mean,
Oh my god, great advice. But Reefle, just something about storming in and asking somebody to have sex does not scream that you want to have sex with them specifically. I don't know. I thought there would be some type of foreplay. It's just, you sure you want to do this? Because if so, I'll cheer you on. Maybe watch. You never know. But I just want to make sure.
it's frustrating. That's all I want to say.
Okay. I can work with that. Was it? I'll ask one more thing. Was it Justin?
It's both of them.
What?
You know what? I haven't frustrated you
No,
at all. Oh, no?
you
Do
haven't.
you find me attractive?
Ain't no
Yeah.
way. Ain't no fucking way.
I have a room. You have a room. How about we just, do it without the men?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Reefle's gonna like stick her tongue out at Akira and flip him off.
All right, miss. You're the one that propositioned me, okay? Get off your high horse.
What the fuck is this?
I'm gonna go back to my food.
Justin's face is still frozen, but his eyes are now cross-eyed, and steam is actually pouring out of his ears.
Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
This is the anime slice of life
Justin
moment where...
EXE has stopped working.
Oh my god.
All right, Justin, listen, mate. If there's some weird, energy here between you and Reefle, and she's gonna have sex with somebody as like revenge, I'll take you to a brothel tonight. How about that?
Is Justin me? Brothel.
Yeah. Like, do you like big titties, small titties, large? We can peruse all on display, mate. Everything.
Display.
Actually, it's about 1 p.m. Akira stands up and slams a gold piece on the counter. How about we go now?
Now.
Absolutely, sounds good. All right, well, you two have fun, and we're gonna go see what this city has in store for two men.
Okay, use safety measures. And Akira, maybe we'll be visiting you later too. Okay.
All right, Justin, follow me, mate.
I actually have to imagine Akira's just like dragging Justin.
Yeah,
body.
Akira wraps his arm around Justin's shoulder and like basically just like pulls him through the door.
Justin's just repeating whatever Akira says.
Jesus Christ.
Like he's mentally fucking damaged.
Traumatized. Ask Justin to have sex one time and he just fucking falls apart.
It's okay. He'll bust that cherry tonight, bro. It's all good.
Oh, brother. Okay. Reefle. Now that they're gone. I'm not saying this because I don't want to, because I would very much like to if you'd like to. But you don't want to talk about anything first.
I don't know, Mari. I'm not good with words. I don't know how to talk about this kind of stuff.
How good are you at spelling out letters with your tongue?
I've never tried.
All right, let's go to the room.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna fade to black on YouTube. Okay,
Your first
so
time with a woman.
now I need to make a very important decision as a Dia, because all 4 of the present party members have gone off to do sexual things, and none of them have brought Sneaku along, who is just by herself at the table,
Oh, no.
just
No,
looking
Jonas.
back and
She
forth.
just imagine she's on
Well-
the table by herself.
Here's the thing about Jonas is that no one asked where he was. I had him roll a stealth check to see if he could leave the table, and I rolled a nat 20, so none of you saw him leave. He's not there. He was the first to leave, so he's off doing his own thing. So currently, Sneaku's at this table in the middle of this tavern out in this big city she's never been into, and all of you just left her there. So now
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
roll a d4 to see who she's going to follow,
Oh, okay.
because she's
She's
not gonna stay
traumatized.
by herself.
She can follow Justin.
So-
I mean Jonas.
On an odd, she's gonna go with the girls. On an even, she's gonna go with the boys.
Okay.
That's a 3.
Okay, no, that's fine. She can join. I mean,
So I'll say,
honestly, it came out before I could even think.
this is what I'll say. I'll say, Mario and Reefle, you two get some alone time in one of the rooms that you guys rented, and Sneaku is just gonna pull that roommate in college move where she's gonna just sit out in the hallway.
We're getting like 2 rooms, right? She can just sleep in the other one.
That's true. You guys have another room. All right, so I'll
Yeah,
say
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
She just takes the other key, goes into the other room, and just
We don't need
chills
her to
by
hear the
herself.
Spider-Man noises.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, we don't need that.
That's a nice way to describe that.
Okay, so we're gonna zoom over to Akira and Justin. So I'll say both of you. Actually, no, not both of you. Just Akira. Akira, I would like you to go ahead and roll to see if you can find your way to the nearest brothel, because you've never been in this town before. And you don't know what the laws regarding that kind of stuff goes. You don't even know if there are any here, you know. So
All right, listen.
I'll say-
All I need to do is put my nose to the wind and smell the scent of semen. All right.
What the fuck?
What do you want me to
Sorry,
roll?
Lockout.
I'll say
Steven!
I will let you. This is fucking awful. I'll say, you know, what, investigation. I was like, is you're like. Actually, no. You said you're going off by scent. That's a perception check.
Perception, okay.
10. Okay.
10.
I'll say the two of you end up wandering the streets for probably like an hour or so, just looking around. Because, like, Akira, let me ask you this: are you like asking people for directions, or are you just trying to find this on your
Absolutely.
own? Okay, all right,
Oh, clearly he can't follow
The
the two seamen
confidence.
all right. So you're like asking
Unfortunately, I
some
don't
people
got the.
around.
the
I'll say
scent.
it takes you about an hour or so, but eventually you do get into what Justin, you would recognize as the Silver Ward, which is actually the ward that you used to spend a lot of time in your later years. You know, before you got arrested for reasons only known by yourself.
This is where Justin, his eyes sort of just like come back to reality, you know, fix itself. And he kind of just like stops in his place. Where am I?
Mate, you okay?
Oh, hello there, Akira Neverine. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I am splendid, merrily as going all the way. So tell me, my good friend, where have we traveled to? Where is the inn?
Well, my dear friend, what me and you are doing today is we're going to get you to fuck a woman and lose your little paladin purity.
Justin face freezes.
Kiki.
All right. So when we're speaking to the ladies, I'm gonna need you to not do that freezing thing. Okay? They like to see a man in motion, if you know what I mean.
Justin, he kind of just shakes his head, he's rubbing his eyebrows as if he just couldn't like believe what just happened.
Oh God, mate, do you consent to this?
I am not sure how we came to this conclusion.
I mean, I sort of just took you. Listen, it was really awkward in there. I don't know what you did to Reeful, but she's very pissed at you. And she may or may not be having revenge sex with somebody currently. So,
Revenge? But what did I do to honor, or what did I do to dishonor such a lady as her?
so I'm not going to pretend to know your personal drama. Me personally, I don't do that. When I seduce a woman, they tend to just kneel at my feet. But I assume that you did not give her what she wanted, and so she, in frustration, decided to pursue that with another person, which in this case would be Mari.
Oh!
In order to say it bluntly so that you don't freeze up and your little tiny brain cells stop rubbing, she wanted to have sex with you and you rejected her, and so she did it with another person.
Ah! I see.
Do you? I mean, you won't see. Mari's gonna see Reeful's nice bouncing bosom in her face in about, they're probably already doing it currently, thinking about it.
Well, Reeful is a free woman. Whoever she would like to partake with is of her own vindication. I have no say in who she wishes to bed with.
Mate, vindiction's not the right word. You're not on your... Listen, she wanted... Do you want Reeful? Are you interested in her romantically and sexually? You can say yes and no. You don't really need to think about it too deeply.
Akira, he actually kind of like leans towards Akira, like that rare moment of like hush hush from him.
Yeah.
Akira, between you and I, do you mind if I ask you a few personal questions? Forgive my intrusion.
I mean, I'm probably not the best person to give the birds and the bees, but I can do my best. So usually, my tool is quite long. It's not really something that you see often in the Kitsune heritage because we tend to be more lithe and more lean. But thankfully, I was blessed with a nicely endowed package. I'm assuming that you're dealing with something quite big yourself. So generally, when you engage in sexual activities with a woman, you want to sort of get an insight on the things that they find pleasurable or arousing before you truly take the dive into her womanhood, for lack of a better term. Are you sticking with me?
Absolutely. If he had a notebook right now, he'd be jotting it down, everything that Akira's saying.
All right, so with Reeful, for instance, right? She seems to be the type to be really stubborn and annoying, but I feel as if that is a mask to hide something soft on the inside, right? So with you, she's probably not truly expecting you to take the reins and be forceful with her. So next time you speak and she acts a little bit bratty, maybe try to, lay your man hands down on the floor and roar your challenge like a gorilla. Can you do that for me?
What is a gorilla?
It's an animal that like beats its chest and like yells out loud. Just beat your chest a little bit.
I don't know if you guys could hear it.
I can't.
He's beating his chest right now.
I mean, you okay. So, I'm going to assume that this means that you're interested, right?
I appreciate the lesson. By all means, Akira. You are a stout individual of pure, absolute sexual energy, and you are a man I deeply respect.
We got a big
That
dick,
said, that was not my question, Akira.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it is on me for not clearly defining my intentions.
Okay.
However, I must ask, have you had experience with much larger, twice your height man or woman?
Oh my. That's some of my favorites. Why do you think I was trying to get cozy with Vala?
You see Justin's eyes kind of gleam a bit. I see. Then have you dealt with those half your size?
I mean, yeah, I've partaken in quite a few fairies and halflings.
Justin's face goes even closer to Akira now. Then tell me, my friend, how does one deal with a individual as the size of Reefle? My last partner told me it was a bit too long.
All right, mate. See, that's a good question. That's how you truly ask the things you need to know. All right? So, for me personally, if I'm doing anything with somebody a bit too small for me, I tend to, you know how I can turn into a fox?
Justin kind of like tries to remember. Wait, I forget. During the out of character, during the ship part where he was a fox sleeping, did Justin catch that? I forget.
Probably not.
You were there when that happened.
Right, I can't remember.
You were in the
if,
room
like...
when Akira kind of broke in.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you were on watch,
he was...
so yeah, you did see Akira turn into a fox. Well, you didn't see it, but you saw a fox being on the ship, and it looked kind of like Akira with his tails and stuff like that. You assumed. It took you a bit, but you got it.
Okay. Then Akira says, "Yes, you were quite the adorable little handsome fox."
Right. Well, I choose to be that small and cuddly because it makes people, enjoy my cuteness. But I can also be bigger as a fox. The thing is, when I turn into a fox, my penis is smaller than when I'm in my humanoid form. So if I'm dealing with someone quite smaller than me, if for some reason they do not have the physiology to adjust naturally to my size,
you had the penis of a fox?
I can turn into a fox and I have sex with them as a large fox.
Oh.
But you can't do that.
he's like thinking in his head right now. It's like, I don't want to judge, but he did not know people had sex with animals. Like, it just wasn't.
I just want to say, I think this is probably the very first time in my year and a half of streaming where I don't want to raid right now. I really don't want people watching this. There's so much to explain, and I don't want to do that right now. No, thank you.
Wait till you have to edit this.
Oh,
I don't know if I can. What is usable here?
All of it.
Half this conversation is just gonna be bleeps.
All right, so
listen,
listen, Justin. All of my own things aside, there are potions for that, mate. We live in a world where magic is at the fingertips of even a commoner. Why are you worried about such things?
Well, Does it reduce stamina?
No, it just makes it so that either they can adjust to the size easier, or it makes
Adjust to my size?
Yeah, or it makes your pecker a bit smaller. Temporarily, of course.
Justin has that question mark in his face. Why would I want that?
So that they don't fucking die when you spear them with your sword, mate? What do you mean?
I believe I have told you that they did not like how long I could go.
Oh, your penis isn't too big. It's this, oh.
Would you like to check? I have no idea the measure of a man.
Akira, like, abruptly grabs somebody's dick.
What?
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
He's like clearly a little uncomfortable. He's just kind of letting it happen.
What the fuck?
He kind of has that like scrunchy face, like this is a new experience.
I had to get up out of my chair and walk away from the mic for a second. What? Yami out here like, oh, this is usable. This is like, how?
You literally laid a challenge to me in the beginning of the stream. This is your fault.
I didn't mean to. How is this my fault? It was a joke. Y'all took it literally.
The DM has given his approval.
Oh.
This is, I mean, you should be grabbing each other's chunk in public. Like,
roll for Link, though.
We're not doing that.
Roll for stamina.
No.
Roll for endurance.
That's a Constitution saving throw, but that's not what we're talking about.
Oh, all right. Akira nods, and then he takes his hand away and he says, "All right." So I mean, it's doable, definitely. All right. So stamina, that's easier to deal with. Okay. Word your questions better in the future, please.
Then how does one get a stronger bed?
Do it on the floor. Are these reasons why you didn't accept Rifle's advances?
Well, yes, she seems like such a tiny little thing. The last time I had a partner as small as her, well, he just like gives him the shrug, like kind of face.
You can be honest. And Akira like leans in closely. Did you kill her?
No.
Oh.
Well, she did pass out, but then afterwards she told me she did not want to continue from further nights.
All right, so okay, I know how to do this. You need to be more mindful of your partner's state of being, more so than your own. All right? Do it until they, reach nirvana, and then if you need to go to the bathroom, the loo, and finish yourself off because they passed out, that's fine. There's no harm in it. But don't make them, what's the word people tend to use? You don't want to overstimulate their senses too much, otherwise it gets painful. And certain people are into that, but clearly your ex wasn't, so.
Overstimulation is terrible. I see.
To some people, yeah.
I wonder why this is the first I have been told this.
Probably because you scared them.
Scary? Me? But I am just in time! Protector of the innocent, a follower of Helm himself, the man of legend, the one of true faith under the Helm of Helms.
Alright, mate, so we're gonna go test out your godly helm stamina in the brothel if you're okay with that.
this would be a good time to test for the future.
Yeah, you can use this as practice to make sure that you don't, last too long. All right. And if you need help, letting it all out, as they say, just try to envision my face. All right, man. I feel like that could help anybody.
His face just kind of scrunches up again at the memory. It's like he ate a Sour Patch Kid.
Oh, yeah, you're close, aren't you? All right, leave it for the brothel. All right, mate, let's go. Keep it moving.
Then I specifically request a woman half the size of myself.
All righty, I'm sure they have the... I'm sure they have those in stock.
Amazing.
Merrily, let us now go from night to the morning.
All right, big guy, I'll see if I can keep up with that.
Merrily.
Okay,
Right,
so
I think
keep it going.
this is the first time the two had like a straight up like bro moment. Rather than like their usual serious talks and shit.
It's really sad that this had to happen when they're searching for a brothel, but you know what?
you guys, I just saw that scene replaying in my head of just like Akira just grabbing Justin's junk in the middle of broad daylight in front of like other passerbys.
Like, hold on, I want to find what kind of face Justin would make when he did that.
If we have any fan art, can we just
Give him a gasm face.
Not that, but like, oh my god, no. I just want like the picture of like Justin's reaction.
Oh, I got it actually. Yeah, I'm gonna look for it while you continue.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so you guys continue over to the nearest brothel. It takes you a while to like to find it, but eventually you guys do find a place in the Silver Ward after asking like a bunch of people around. You find a location, a stony looking building covered with what looks to be like grapevines, and it looks like you see a sign in small that says The Oasis, and this is the place that you have been directed to.
Oh, the Oasis.
Found it. Got his face.
I want rolls for performance, bro.
Guilty gear. Oh,
Yeah,
what the
they have
fuck?
the best face, man.
All right, Akira swings open the doors to the brothel as if he's walking into his home. It feels familiar, even though this is a completely different world.
Okay. It's funny that you say that, because you walk into this building and it is unlike the sandstony desert-like buildings that you've seen before. This one's like completely made out of like a marbly kind of stone, interior and exterior. And you walk inside and the whole place looks almost overgrown, but in a controlled kind of way. Like it gives a very like dryadic kind of feel to it. Like you're like Akira, you actually almost feel like you're out in the forest of the Feywild. Like it feels like this is kind of like a mimicry of that sort of thing. Like imagine sort of like a themed restaurant, but it's a brothel. So it's kind of like a thing that they're going for. But you see a woman who is working in like this looks like a semicircular stone desk sitting there. She's wearing no clothes at all, but her body is mostly covered with looks to be like this weave of vines, covering herself up. And she looks and says, "Welcome to the Oasis. Are you here for business or for pleasure?"
Business!
Like my friend states, we are here for business, but in my understandings of places like this, business and pleasure tend to go hand in hand.
Ah,
Well, then, if it seems like you've never been here before, if you're simply here for business, which would be the standard, washing yourself up for the day, that'll be the hall on my right. But if you're here to spend some time with one of our lovely nymphs, you would take the hall to my left.
All right. Wow.
Which way do we go?
Big guy, we'd be going to the hall on the left. But let me just ask this beautiful lady here a few questions. Nick here, brushes past Justin and walks up. Are there any, Okay, let me just get to the brass and tacks. My friend here, he's looking for a woman of small stature to sort of grind his whetstone against, if that is at all possible.
I completely understand. We can arrange that for you immediately.
Absolutely. And as for me, how much gold would it take to get 3 women of at least 8-foot stature?
8 foot, all 3. It would be an extra charge, but I think we can accommodate.
Okay. Money's no issue at all.
Well then, both of you go ahead and head down this hallway, and she points over to her left. This would be your right.
Hold on, how does she look?
Oh
my god.
She looks to be a half-elven woman, very attractive.
Akira looks down the hall, and then he looks at her and he says, and if I were to be interested in your company as well, Mel?
Oh, well, if you'd like my company for the night, well, I'll have to find somebody to cover for my shift, but I think we can make arrangements for that.
Sounds lovely.
And as she's doing so, she's sort of leaning back in this chair that she's sitting in. She's twirling her hair a little bit.
I'm in there. Akira aims his fist subtly behind his back towards Justin
Performance check.
Or mate, don't leave me hanging. I'm trying to get a little fist bump.
Oh! And he's just gonna kind of punch it back.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well, I mean, you'd know what room I'm in, so if at any point you do find a replacement, I'll be waiting.
A replacement?
I don't mind it, big guy. Alrighty. Let's go.
Merrily!
Akira pats Justin on the back.
Off to Nirvana!
Absolutely.
Alrighty, so you two take the hallway. This will be the hallway on your right. Both of you go in, and there is a small chamber you guys go into. It looks to be sort of like a locker room for you guys to, drop your stuff off if you'd like. You see a sign as you guys walk in that says, "Welcome to the Oasis. Clothing is optional." And yeah, what would you guys like to do? You walk into what looks to be a locker room here. Are you dropping your stuff off? You take it with you?
Akira he gets naked immediately when he sees the sign.
Fair enough.
Number one.
Justin sees Akira and immediately does the same. Just, a little longer since he's wearing a bunch of heavy stuff.
Yeah, you're wearing a full set of armor, so it takes Akira, it's almost immediately, and Justin, you're just take this off, and then the hat, and then the leggings.
Just you hear it keeps dropping, clonk, clonk.
It's just a metal clonks on the stone floor.
You might want to, be a little bit more quiet.
Oh, he's gonna tunk, tunk.
There you go.
All right, so
what now?
Now? Did she give us room numbers or?
She said for you guys to just go in. There would be people to help you out.
Oh shit! All right. So, Justin, would you like to get separate rooms, or would you want to stay close? It's up to you, big man. This is your day.
And that, if that is the case,
Anytime.
Kira's like, anytime, I got all day, buddy. It's okay.
Daylight's burning. He's gonna say, perhaps somewhere close by then. If you need any assistance at all, my dear friend, just holler my name and I shall be there in a second.
Alrighty. Good enough for me. And Akira, like, he walks to the nearest room and just swings the door open.
Okay. So you guys I assume you guys like put your stuff away in some lockers, just in case. You notice as you like close these, they're like these. They're not even like lockers. They're more like wooden cabinets. And as you close them, you see sort of this like arcane sigil appear in both of the doors, almost like it's being like magically sealed. And I'll say, Justin, you would recognize this is a regular practice in a lot of public places. Basically, this is a very minor seal where if you were to place your personal belongings into a locker, you're the only one that can open it when you leave. However, the staff can, with a simple dispel magic spell, override it and open the locker if they need be. But that's, you would know that's that's illegal. People can't, they would never do that. So you know that these lockers are safe. So your stuff's not going to be going. No one's going to be going to your stuff.
Worry not, Kira. This place is trustworthy. The only people who can access these lockers are the staff with their dispel magics.
Their dispel magics.
Yes, they are protected by magic, so no evildoer may steal our belongings.
Alrighty. I mean, you saying that just lays to rest any worries festering in my heart.
Merrily!
Alrighty, big guy. Well, you take up your position on the other tables, babes.
So you guys leave the locker room and go into the next section, and you see what looks to be this large. Sorry. You see what looks to be this large open spa. It gives a very ancient Greece kind of vibe to it. You see these marble pedestals that are set up, this very magnificent fountain that's set up in the middle of this opening room, and a very shallow, probably about 2 foot deep pool of water that makes the majority of this room here. Very large room, probably about 30 foot on each wall, like a square sized room. And there seems to be 8 doors as well, 2 on each wall, one of which you guys have exited through. But also in this room, you also see numerous individuals here of whom you guys assume to be some of the workers here, some of them male, some of them female, of various different types, tall, short, there's a healthy variety here, and they all seem to be sort of have this sort of Adam and Eve kind of vibe where they're all covered in little bits of vine covering, all their,
This is a really
stuff. Oh yeah, it's a very nice place. Both of you.
No, I was gonna say this is a very thought out place. Locko, what's up with that?
Hey, no way, we're gonna.
Don't
I was
worry
just
about
not
it.
even gonna mention it. In no way. You are saying all this to him, a man who worked so hard.
Listen,
to
man.
accompany-
I'm good at my job, okay? If the players want to go to a brothel, I give them a fucking brothel. That's what I do.
Locko flipped to his Google Doc that says sex rope.
Isn't the big
I just
warning
start
signs?
typing through shit.
Horde
It's like, I need a
players
platform
only.
now.
I'm so sorry, Laco.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna lie,
It's
this is
okay.
not how I turned out our quote unquote important.
I didn't think it was
I
just
had
an
a
hour.
feeling
We're
it was-
really out here just.
Let's be honest.
Opening
This was a
onions.
matter of when, not if, when it came to this.
Bro, I was like severely depressed after that last session. I was like in my
I
bed
know.
trying not to cry. I was like, I ruined everything.
No, you didn't.
Heather.
Listen, I can happily say that there is no other D&D campaign on Twitch or on YouTube or anything that is like what we got going. So I'm loving the way that
Yeah.
this campaign's been going, and we're just running with it. You
Got
know,
a nice, colorful
We're
we're
cast of
having
characters.
fun.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
Yeah,
That's all that
yeah.
matters.
Yep.
So, but yeah, you guys see this, large, very elaborate looking space with all these different workers here and there, and two of them specifically go up to you two, Justin and Akira, and say, "Are you two our guests of honor?"
Of honor. You hear that?
Yes, I am a stout believer in the name of Helm.
Wonderful.
Right, yes.
You two can go ahead and follow us. We'll lead you to your private chambers.
Absolutely. Justin, don't trip over the nice flooring. All right, I know you're a bit clumsy.
He's gonna like watch his feet as he like follows behind Akira.
All right. I should mention also, as you guys are wandering through here, it is naturally, because this is like set up to be kind of like a bathhouse, very, very humid. There's also a very polite smell of sage in the air as well. Kind of, gives it more of an atmospheric kind of vibe. But you two are led over to two separate rooms, right next to each other. Like the doors themselves, probably about 5-10 feet of distance between each other, and the two ladies open the doors, and both of you are sort of met with just this wall of steam and mist that emanates from these private rooms as they open the doors, and they kind of gesture for both of you to walk into your own private chambers.
Well, Justin, this is where we'll be splitting off for the foreseeable future. Stay safe. And remember what I told you, okay? You want to focus on pleasing your partner and not overstimulating, unless they say they want that.
Understood. And how do I know not to overstimulate them? Now that I think about it.
You'll know. Just watch out for the signs, alright?
The signs.
Like eyes rolling to the back of the head, spasms in the body, things like that.
Understood. He gives like that A-OK hand instead of thumbs up.
Alrighty, well, I believe in you. If I hear screams of pleasure within the next hour, I'll be extremely proud.
Merrily!
Alright, and Akira walks into his room.
Okay. So, Akira, you walk into your room first, and you are at first met with just a wall of steam. There's no visuals or anything like that, but you do see, sort of muddled in with the mist, what looks to be a small, almost like a little campfire sort of set up in the middle of the room, kind of like how saunas are, where they have their little, the setup to increase the temperature in the room and create that vapor. And you walk into your room and you see, you see three very tall women, almost exactly 8 feet tall, exactly how you requested. They're, I'll say, go ahead, roll me an Arcana check real quick for me.
Alrighty. Let's get my little magical senses out there. Come on, money. Actually, no, don't give me nothing high because I'm waiting for something.
15, okay.
He's gonna use his luck rolls on the performance.
I'll say- You're like, I'm saving that for later. But you recognize these three individuals seem to have casted an enlarged spell on themselves to sort of accommodate for your request.
No fucking way, bro.
And the three of them like kind of stare. They kind of just like as they're like sitting like kind of staring like even as they're sitting in the back of this room. Is like the three of them both like come into view. The one in the middle kind of like gestures her finger to like for you to come forward, and that is where we're gonna go ahead and fade to black with you.
Fuck.
'Cause I feel like you would just jump right into this sort of thing unless you wanted to say anything.
I want a performance check. I want him to get an
We'll get there.
What the fuck?
We'll get there if people want performance checks.
Good shit.
How about this? You know what? Let's
Bring on their
add
downfall.
some spice to this. Moderators, can we get a poll going? Possibly? Can we get a poll from chat? Should we have Justin and Akira make performance checks, or should we leave them be? What chat? I'll let the chat decide. I'll let the chat decide your fate.
For me.
I'm wasting all my points.
Because that's how it is.
Wait,
waiting.
would it be
waiting.
athletics for Justin?
Everybody's saying yes
we'll
already.
see. We'll get there. We'll see what the poll is first, and we'll go.
I didn't even get real giantesses, bro. Like they fucked me in the beginning.
You got what you asked for. You didn't.
Bro, I wanna fucking follow.
You think you're just
didn't
gonna find
specify.
3 brothel ladies that are all 8 feet tall, just working at
Hell
the
yeah.
same building? Like, nah, they
Hell
got
yeah.
magic. Why?
Alright, bro.
But Justin-
Are they at least muscle mummies, bro?
Hold on.
He's gonna say sure.
I don't think he's ever thought anyone would ask him that
actually-
question ever.
I rolled really high. I'll say yeah, sure.
Okay, good.
All right.
I can work with this.
Justin, you go into your chambers and you're met with sort of like the same sight, like a wall of steam hits you. You kind of go into this room, and you see a figure as the steam kind of clears a little bit. Probably about 4 something feet tall. Very slim physique. She seems dwarvish. She's got very dark tan skin with brown hair, kind of tied up into sort of these sort of like a twin tail kind of hairstyle, and she's sort of like sitting here and says, "Welcome to the away," and like she screeches and like tosses like a bucket of water into the fireplace, and the steam like erupts even more, and you lose sight of her. And you recognize her.
Is this part of the play?
You hear, Jay? Jay, what the fuck are you doing here? And at that point, you recognize this is Elle, one of the alphabet kids. You know her.
Elle, you are alive.
Yeah, you too? I thought you got arrested like years ago. What happened?
One of the traitors. And Justin's he's gonna punch the wall next to him.
Okay, so you like just immediately just slam your fist into the wall. A loud thud kind of shakes around this room here. The door behind you is shut at this point. And there is a long, very awkward pause between the two of you. Listen, can we...
Why, Elle? Justin's gonna he's gonna slowly, his muscles extremely tense, just kind of like slowly approach her, almost with like an intent to harm, but like he's physically holding himself back as well.
All right, you step forward. At this point, she's kind of like she has her like body covered up, like she's grabbed like a nearby towel and sort of like wrapped herself to kind of like make herself a little more decent, and she's kind of just like pressed her back against the wall, like she has this panicked expression on her face. Listen, can we just talk this? Like it was a long time ago. I know we made mistakes. Can we just talk about this?
You, one of them.
I know, and I don't. It was a mistake. I know. I understand. I regret everything that I did that day. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know how many times I can say it.
Just start like touching her neck.
Like her eyes just go wide, and just like, please, Justin, don't do this, please. I'm not that person. I'm not that person anymore. I've changed. I'm trying to be better. Just give me a chance to explain myself.
He's bringing his other arm, his other hand to like just like completely wrap around her neck. It's not like fully enclosed. He is visibly struggling between the impulse to just completely clamp it versus holding himself back at the moment. His eyes are unsteady. It's almost as if he's looking at her, but at the same time, it's like no one's within his vision. Just a pure amount of memories are coursing through his brain at the moment. You... Why? We were a team.
I know. And like I said, I regret everything that we did that day. Listen, I understand you're mad and you have all the reason to take whatever frustration you have out on me, but I beg of you, please, can we just let me explain myself? Preferably not here, though. This is,
Justin, he relents. He kind of just looks deflated at now. Wait, was there a bed here?
It doesn't seem to be a bed. There is like a section in like the back corner of this room that's sort of like it's like a bed, but it's like a bed of leaves in a sense. Like they're it's pretty thematic.
Okay. He's just gonna like slump to the ground and kind of just look at her. What did you have in mind?
I don't know. Do you want me to start from the beginning, I guess?
You said now is not the time, correct? I do not wish to impede your job. My friend here is having fun, and I do not wish to be the bearer of bad news during this time.
Right. How about this? This is gonna be my last hour for the day. I have a place outside of town that we can talk there. I know it's safe. Would you be okay with that?
If the time permits me, then I agree to this arrangement.
Okay, so we'll meet at my place in like an hour or so. I'll slip something into your locker where my address is.
I understand. Do they still call you L?
Well, I mean, that's my name.
I see. Then he's just kind of like, just sit down and kind of like crisscross applesauce.
Do they still call you Jay? I heard things.
He kind of just like does a big smile and a hearty laugh. I am just in time. I am the follower of Helm, the man who helps the weak and the helpless, the man who measures himself beyond what is evil, protector of the innocent under my dear god Helm. Is who I am now.
Right. Alrighty then. I think I'm gonna go ahead and clock out a little early. I'll see you later, I guess.
Hmm.
And like
Farewell.
she kind of gets up and she like goes for the door and says, "And I'm sorry. I don't know how many times I'll have to say it, but I really am. We'll talk later." And she like opens the door and leaves.
Wait.
Nope. She pauses.
I am in need of a replacement.
Oh.
Is that gonna do it?
I'm so sorry. That got me
I'm
so
dying.
hard.
Oh my
That got me so off guard. I'm so sorry.
Holy shit!
That actually got me.
She like pauses, like, right, yeah, I'll go get somebody for you. Still,
Remember's on demon.
the request, or
Either you or a replacement will work. I promise my friend.
replacement. We'll do that. Okay, bye. And she shuts the door.
Where was this energy for refill? What the fuck?
And we'll say you do get a replacement that comes in, and we'll fade to black on you too. The chat,
Hey,
however,
man,
has
he
spoken.
promised.
So,
Alright, he promised Akira.
yeah. So I will say for the two of you, both of you, please roll me performance checks. Unless you'd like to roll something else. If you want to roll something else, you must make your case for why that roll is more appropriate than performance.
I'm gonna say athletics. Because at this point, Justin's also kind of tinkering with his built-up frustration.
Okay.
Are we doing it multiple times or is it just one time?
I'd say it's just one.
Oh, I'm re-rolling then.
It's okay.
Really?
Spend a
Yeah.
luck point. Go.
Oh
Okay, yeah.
my god!
So fucking full of himself.
I hate
What
it
do you
here.
mean?
Matter of fact, no. Wait, you got 3 people, right? Why don't you roll 3 times?
It's up to Loco.
This is just
I'm just-
on individual performance. Like, I can roll for
Oh,
them.
Hey,
but...
average performance for one, super performance for
Hey,
the
you're
other.
not the DM though, bro.
I'll say, Justin, given the scene that you just had to witness, I will accept athletics from you. 15. Okay. See, I'd say both of you have a good time in your individual chambers. Not to go into detail, but yeah. I'll say Akira, for you guys, you two learn very quickly that these rooms are 100% soundproof. Means that no sound comes out. But if they weren't, I would say, Akira, your room would probably be heard from like the next 5 blocks at the with a 27. Yeah, that's impressive. Also,
Brush
we'll
my
leave it at
shoulder
that.
off.
We'll leave it at that.
Brush my shoulders off, you know.
That's actually
Yeah. But yes, and then we'll fast forward as you two
I was too away from that 20, bro.
wrap up your business here at the Oasis, and I'd say you two leave. Well, Akira, you leave happier. I'd say Justin, you kind of have like a mix of different emotions kind of going on right now.
I want to make it known that he leaves when the brothel closes.
Okay then. So it is probably at this point 2 in the afternoon. I'd say the average brothel would like close to people probably like 2 in the morning. Because like, you know, these are like typically they're late night establishments, so
Right.
yeah, they go pretty late in the evening, at least when it
Justin
comes
is
to
in there
like
having
walk-ins.
mid-sex for 8 hours, bro. That's tough.
12, like it's a full, yeah, that's...
like 15 is pretty.
It's admirable, at least.
I'll say,
Yeah.
Justin, if you're going that long, roll me a Constitution saving throw on top of that. Like, that's gonna be... That's a whole nother story right there.
Fuck.
Each round is just 2 minutes long, bro. He's like, "Okay, give me another hour. I gotta restart."
I'll say
He
you
took a nap for 10 hours, bro.
I'll say you're not like physically active the full 12 hours, but yeah, I'll say you probably go for like an hour or so, and then you just enjoy your time there for the rest of the time. I'll say just hanging
my
out.
God.
Talk about the word of Helm.
Oh, God.
I want to keep up. I'm staying too.
You open, like you go to leave after your business is done. You see that Justin hasn't left. You're like, well, I'm not leaving until he's leaving. So then you all right. Also, roll
Right back around. Hey,
All right.
ladies, I'm still here.
Constitution saving throw from you, Akira. That if you're staying for that long.
I want a nat 1 right now.
14. Okay. I say you go probably, you know, a little longer than Justin. You know, eventually you also get worn out. You know, it doesn't. You know, you're not.
As you tend to get.
You're not a dynamo or anything like that.
Not yet.
God damn it. Yeah, I'll say you two enjoy your time at the Oasis, and you two.
Do I get with the keeper? I'm sorry to cut you off, but I need to know.
I'll say she was probably one of the 3 because you did request her. You did request her, so it's like, why not? But yeah, I'm gonna say, let me see here. I gotta roll here. Let me check something real quick.
Kira's only taking W's, bro.
I gotta look something up.
Rev up those fryers. Buddy.
Rev up those fryers.
I'm ready for a Krabby Patty. All right, here. I'm gonna look at something up real quick. You guys are free to chat amongst yourselves. Although, where the fuck is Trex?
Right?
He's
Oh,
gonna be
no.
so mad.
He
I'm gonna
missed some
be-
funny shit,
It's
bro.
almost 2 hours late, bro. Where did he go?
I'm gonna be gone for like 15 minutes, or I'll be right back.
I thought you meant in the game for a second.
All I know is I want Refill and Mari to get to go shopping.
Okay.
Gotta get Sneaku some clothes, you know?
True.
Yeah, you
Girl
guys got
time.
you got some time to fill in while the 2 gentlemen are off doing their own thing.
No, what the fuck if we want to go all night?
All right, then you go all night. I'm not gonna fucking. Sure, why not?
You guys are silly.
You
My
all are
God.
silly. Everybody's silly at this table.
Kinda crazy. Literally that fucking Key and Peele skit where they do the D&D session. Have you guys seen that?
No. That
The
sounds funny, though.
fucking one of them's like, I want to go get bitches. Like that's literally that's all he wants to do. And yeah, it's a
Hey,
great
to each
skit.
their
It's
own,
funny.
man. You know.
As long as you're okay with it, Lockhill.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm gonna be honest. This isn't the first time I've ran a brothel scene in D&D, so I've had experience. Whether that's a good or bad thing is not up to me.
Ever since I saw them do it in Critical Role, they went to the brothel with the OG
100%,
halfling bar, and I was like, yeah, I want to do that shit too.
Bro, there's like, so one of the things that I've always been kind of a little nervous about with this campaign is that you guys are, the campaign is a little sexually charged, and I'm fine with that, but a lot of people on the internet are not, because there's a lot of people that take the sexual stuff and they make it creepy at the table, and when it's with people that are supposed to be your friends, and the role playing, it can get uncomfortable if you do it wrong, and so there's a bit of a stigma. But I would argue, like, hey, listen, the #1 D&D show in the entire world has had multiple sexual scenes in their thing, and it doesn't go horribly wrong.
Sex happens in life. It's like it's normal.
As long as you're not going into like intense details about the specifics of it, because that's when it gets weird. That's why the fade to black exists, because then you can just imagine it in your head, and you can keep it there and not tell your friends about it at the table. That's weird.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna be honest, I've legitimately had that happen to me one time, and it was not fun.
Wait, what happened? Give us a story.
Okay, I'll give the story while we're waiting for. I guess we'll go ahead and take like a little breather while Dancho is off doing his thing. I said this is a good pausing moment. I'll give it a little story. Basically, it was with a bunch of folks that I still know them IRL, so I'm not gonna give any names or anything like that. I'll call this person, let's see, what's a good name? I'll call them the Tiefling, because they were playing a Tiefling. We'll say that. Long story short, it was not a very long campaign. It was like we just played like a couple sessions, and then the DM sort of had was going through like a burnout phase. So we ended up wrapping it up early. But basically, there was like a scene where like he wanted to go to like a brothel or something like that, and the player was just like, I like to imagine that and he like starts going really into detail, and we're like, okay, cool, that's good for you. And mind you, this is one of those guys where like Unfortunately, he's one of those guys where he doesn't had a lot of, he was very sheltered growing up, and we tried to like veer him on the right path, but sometimes he strays, and then we have to like sit him down and be like, bro, you can't do that, like, and I think everybody has like one or two of those friends where their mind's in the right place, but they just they make a mistake.
They don't have fucking common sense.
Yeah, exactly, like, and you just need to explain it to them. And we were patient with him about it. The DM was wise enough to like skim past and be like, okay, thank you, Tiefling, thank you, Tiefling. We're gonna move on now. All right, it's the next day. We're skipping the whole day. We're moving on now. One of those kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we handled it well, but it could have went bad. But yeah. I guess we're gonna go ahead and just take our halfway break right now, since Dancho's still not back. I hope you guys are all enjoying the session so far. Just want to say
so hard.
It's pretty good.
Just want to say this verbally because I wasn't able to say it earlier. Lobo, my good buddy, thank you for the raid earlier. I appreciate that, buddy. And Voidhead, thank you for the follow. If you're still around, welcome to the archives. Glad to have you around. Yeah, Lobo in the chat. No, I need the specific details. Like, yeah, that was our thoughts. We're just like, why are you telling us this? Why? Why do we need to know this? We don't need to know this.
I sent a video specifically for you, Loco.
Oh, no. I'll have to check it out after the game. Oh, man. I feel bad for Trix. I don't know what's going on. He must have, like, took a nap and then didn't set an alarm or something. Yeah. That's what I'm guessing.
I think
crazy sleep schedule.
It's actually insane. This dude he lives in fucking Erythristan or some shit. So, like, his time shit is just crazy.
Yeah, he does do, like, different time zones. So I don't blame him too much. But
I'm gonna beat his ass for missing, though. Bro,
we all decided the time, so. Alrighty.
Phone screen.
I'm gonna go ahead and
no, crack the screen protector.
Oh,
that's good. I'll go ahead and put the BRB screen on real quick. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute or so.
Okay. All right, let me watch this video you put up. I can't watch it on. Oh shit, my bad.
I mean, you mute it.
Oh, what is? Hold on. Okay, let me go on my PC.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've seen that video before. She's getting her pussy tattooed and she's moaning, right? That's crazy as fuck.
No,
Is this
there's
real?
more to it. There's more to it.
Oh no, it's a meme video, right? Where it like squirts out.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a meme.
Thank God.
That's funny as fuck.
I just want to say that was really weird to hear out of context while going to the bathroom.
It is funny because
my
when
bathroom, like, I didn't need to hear that, but okay.
yeah, when she starts to like fake squirt from the fucking tattoo gun, he goes back to continue tattooing.
Hey,
Like,
he's got a
what?
job to do. He don't care.
I guess so.
It's a good thing I didn't decide to watch it then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you probably don't want to watch that on stream.
What is that? When hip hop and D&D collide? Did Key and Peele did D&D? What?
Yeah, they did a skit for it. It's so funny.
Oh, 3 years ago. That was recent.
That was like COVID, like beginning of COVID times.
Do they
This was
still like
before
do
that.
shit together?
It might be like an older one that they like uploaded like afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
imagine because I think the Key and Peele show ended.
I think they still make stuff, don't they?
Well, Peele's
I
been
don't know,
making.
they started doing real movies, like
Yeah,
real
they were
movies.
doing
Yeah.
like really, yeah, like fucking.
10 days ago, they uploaded something new.
Yeah, Peele got into horror movies and he's like really good at it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the tall dude, he was in Mario's Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah,
He was told.
people were just like, "Why the fuck is he in Mario?" And then they heard his voice and like, "Oh, that's why."
He was amazing as Toad too. Toad was so good. Toad was funny as fuck.
I remember I haven't seen the movie. I remember seeing a clip of somebody said that there was like a clip of Toad speaking in one of the trailers and how like the way that they said the line, it sounded almost exactly like Poppy the Lich King, the VTuber. Like, they sounded almost
Oh.
exactly the same, and I listened to it. I'm like, oh my god, they're right. They're like the same person now. What the fuck?
Yeah, Poppy gets compared to a lot of shit because he has such a good voice for like animated shit.
Oh yeah.
that,
Well, he
like,
does
it
voice
just
acting
sounds-
too. I think on
Yeah.
the side.
I saw he posted like a video of him like actually voice acting in like an anime, like an actual anime on Crunchyroll. And I
Hell
was
yeah,
like,
good
damn,
for him,
okay.
man.
Yeah.
He deserves it. I feel bad because I really like watching his stuff, but he streams like literally when I'm asleep. Like he'll go live right as I'm about to go to bed so I can get up for work on time, and then I get up and then his stream's over. I'm like, well, fuck.
Yeah, I feel
His
that.
streams are very high energy. I gotta be
Oh,
like
yeah.
a certain mood to watch them.
Bro,
They're great, though. He's like a
I
really good performer.
I would love to see what his stream deck looks like. He must have like the
Yeah.
XL with like 10 different panels or something like that.
Absolutely. He's extremely talented. One of the most talented people in the community, I feel like.
Absolutely. I just. What is this poll? I just noticed. Lobo,
Blanco,
what
I have
the
a
fuck?
question.
Yes.
Time
What-
out, Yami. That's
What would
crazy.
need to be rolled for the chance that Akira gets someone pregnant?
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
So we're not doing that.
I mean,
Listen,
that is this quest.
I literally told a story of like that happened to me in the very first session of D&D I ever played, and me and my friends all unanimously agreed like months later to never do that ever again
Oh my
because
God.
it could have went like we got the happy ending, but the chances of the happy ending was like a 3% or lower,
Oh.
and it was like we dodged a fucking bullet on that one. It went well,
Mm.
and it could have went very poorly, but yeah, that adds a lot of baggage to D&D when you have a child, and then you have to decide like, okay, do I want to be a decent human being about the scenario, or
I mean, you
or
know,
am I
I'll
going to
drop.
get, or am I going to go get the milk or something? Like,
I'll drop off a monthly 10 GP. You know, a month.
10
Like,
a month?
I'll pay. I can't be that. I'm an adventurer. Like, you know.
Bro, fucking Gon's dad.
Is that literally not what your entire quest is?
I mean, he wants to get a harem of strong, beautiful women to literally be his bodyguards when he goes to take over the Feywilds.
Spoil. God.
He told y'all that in the beginning of the campaign.
I love it. Just
He's very, very
Lobo in the chat is just like maybe flashbacks to time I impregnated a dragon. Everybody was like, "You what?"
That's literally on his plan. Like that's
like
on his
the
goal
dream
list, bro.
right there. Yeah, I
Fucking-
was trying
what's
that
her
like
name?
literally like a month ago.
Y'all think me pledging to Grulda Tread was short term? I literally have a plan for him over the course of like the next few years to make her endear herself to him, bro. Like there's a manipulation plan in the works. You know what I mean? Like, this is big brain.
I
It's
just
big brain.
realized that Mari would have turned back into her fairy size in the middle of doing it with Refill.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's macro micro.
it only lasts like an hour. Yeah, you're right.
But that's okay. It's worth it. It was a good time.
Well, it does function kind of like a spell, so you theoretically could use spell slots to keep it going. But I'll
I
leave that up
wouldn't
to you.
need to. I'm too talented. You know?
You're like, I don't need more than an hour.
Mm-mm.
Brilliant. Okay. Let's see. There was something I was gonna check. My book. All right, I can't find it. Okay. Is everybody back?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I think Donjo's here. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Although, okay, so we're just gonna assume Trix is not here today, yeah?
Yeah, I mean it's been almost 2 hours. I don't think he's coming.
Yeah.
So, I'll say we'll go ahead. Here, let me ask this. Mari and Refill, did you guys have anything that you guys wanted to do after the Fade to Black?
Yeah, I think she said she wanted to go shopping for Sneaku.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going shopping for Sneaku. And by we, I mean Refill, because I have no money.
That's fine.
Gotcha. Let's see here.
I wasn't sure if it'd be like same day or next day or what, but
It's up to you guys. I'd say if you wanted to do same day, you could.
Yeah, it was like 1 in the afternoon when we started, so I would have assumed it only took me like, or Mari, 5 minutes to do what needed to get done. And then
Okay.
you good?
it was a fantastic time.
I just choked on my water, so.
Okay, I'll say you guys wrap up your business. You go fetch Sneaku, and you guys go look around the town. Say, whoever's doing the search, go ahead and roll me a investigation check. Whoever's trying to find, place to buy some clothes.
I can do it.
All
Oh,
right,
it's not that
16.
bad.
Nice. Okay.
Wow. Oh, I'm so proud.
All right. So, you guys do some looking around, and luckily in the dock ward where the Ditch Cross is located, the inn that you guys are staying at, there is a very large market. Actually, a place that you guys learn as you guys sort of ask around. There's a place in sort of like the southern end of the dock ward known as the Grand Bazaar. And it's basically like a massive, like, public marketplace where people can go into and like do all sorts of trading, like selling goods and services, you know, just whatever, you know. It's kind of like imagine like a massive Goodwill, like a Goodwill, but it's all outside, and there's like hundreds of people selling and buying things, walking around. It's quite a sight. And yeah, you guys walk around, and eventually you go find a nice older lady, human, probably like late 60s or so, hair kind of, you know, her gray hair kind of tied up in a ponytail, and she like waves over to the three of you. It's just like, welcome. Are you all looking for some nice outfits? I got plenty of different fabrics here that I can offer you. Are you interested?
Interested in something for this little kobold, because they're from, like, a snowy place, so this is probably really different for them, you know?
Ah, yes, that might be a little too warm for them. I can get something a little lighter, something a little more elegant. What kind of thing are you looking for? Are you looking for something, you know, preparing for the fall? Or are you looking for, you know, something like a summer dress, or?
Ooh, I think a summer dress would be cute, don't you think, Mari?
I think it would be amazing. And while you're at it, you might want to find something that, you know, fits someone of my size.
I think we can make something work for you.
Appreciate that.
Sneaky's taller than Mari, right?
They're way taller.
Oh yeah, Stinku's about 3-ish feet tall. Yeah, she's tiny. Yeah, I'll say this lady has like a bunch of looks to be like these coat racks behind her, like these like racks on wheels of like just dozens of different outfits and dresses and all sorts of things. And she pulls out like this really nice looking summer outfit. Looks to be like different shades of purples, a very like a lavender kind of feel with little hints of gold weaving in the dress as well. How about this? You think this would suit?
Oh my gosh, it's perfect.
Alrighty.
Before has no fashion sense, but anything looks cute on Sneaky, she thinks.
Alright, well this lovely piece will cost you probably about 10 gold pieces.
That's okay, I'll pay it!
What about for me?
Yeah, how much is Mari's?
What are you looking for exactly? You also looking for summer dress, or?
Something revealing but classy.
Revealing but classy. Let me see if I can find some. Yeah, I think I got something for you.
Okay.
And she kind of looks around the rack, and she actually finds something that fits your aesthetic pretty well. Something that's very Fae-like. You know, it's a dress with like, you know, I'm not good at describing outfits, but I'll just say it's a very nice looking summer dress with a, you know, it covers up, but it reveals like just enough where you're like, okay, that'll work.
Okay. And how much would this be?
This one's got some nice foreign silk into it, so this one will be a little more pricey. About 15 gold.
15 gold.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Anything for you.
Will that be all then? Anything else you're looking for?
What else does she like sell in the shop? Can I see, or?
She looks like she sells like mostly just
Mostly clothes?
clothing designed for women. Like a lot of dresses, tops, bottoms, you name it.
Okay. Well, no, that's all good for now. Thank you.
Alrighty, that'll be 25 gold in total then.
Now,
Okay.
just a quick question. On account of us buying 2 pieces of your fine clothing, do you think we can get a
Yes.
discount? It's a bundle, and we really do appreciate your work and you helping us out. We definitely would love to spread word of your wonderful shop to everyone we know.
Roll me a persuasion check, please.
Got this, Mari.
19, okay. Yeah, you know what? You three seem absolutely lovely. I'll knock the price down a little bit. I'll say 20 gold in total. Sound good?
Oh my god. Yes, thank
That's
you.
absolutely amazing. Thank you. And we will be back for another piece. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much.
Thank you. You guys, it's generous patrons like you that keep me in business in the bazaar. Lots of competition. So,
I'm sure you're the best of them all.
thank you. My name is Wisha, by the way. Wisha's wares, always remember.
Oh, you're a hard face to forget.
Thank you. Yours as well.
You stay
You're
around
not
here?
from... Sorry?
Do you stay around here?
I live outside of the walls, personally, so not really.
And do you have a partner by any chance?
I did. He passed away 5 years ago, though.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Have you been lonely?
She, looks up to the sky, thinks for a moment. I don't think so. I get plenty of company.
Oh,
I see what you're trying to pull there. I think those years are a bit behind me.
Damn.
Understandable. If you ever change your mind.
She's an old lady.
Who the fuck cares?
People's eyes are bugging right now.
Who the fuck cares?
I'm
trying to visit her
I'm
to drop
just
the price
commenting,
more.
bro. You're good. I'm just commenting.
I want her to drop the price more. You know.
The
Oh.
hole's the goal, I suppose.
I don't care for her hole. I care for spending less gold.
The true intentions. I should have made you roll deception instead.
Shit, it is what it is, man. Seems done and over with. She rejected me, bro.
God.
Anyways,
Either
thank
way.
you so much for your services.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm fine.
Dude, okay. Do you need a tissue or something?
No, I'm okay. I need to feel this.
Alrighty then. You three have a lovely day.
You too, my love. I mean, you too, Wisha. Alright, can we move on?
Yeah. You
Oh my
just
God.
awkwardly wander away, and Sniku's kind of just holding her dress, Did you punch her?
No, I did not punch her.
No. I'm starting to think that that's not what to do. Is that not what you're supposed to do?
No.
Anything
Yes,
Akira tells you to do, you probably shouldn't do.
Yeah. This is learning as you go with two women who will only tell you the best of things to do is the right way to go about it. But listening to Akira, never okay. Unless it's in battle. If it's in battle, then you can listen to him.
Okay. I hope that doesn't lead to any confusion later on.
I mean, you can always just ask us if you're not sure.
What if he's asking me to do something and it's in a battle, but then you two tell me to do something else? Who would I listen to then?
I feel like that's very situational, Sneaky.
Yeah.
Just listen to you know what logic is?
I think so.
Okay. Listen to logic. If logic tells you what we're telling you is the best choice, then go with what we're telling you. But if logic tells you that what Akira's telling you is the best choice, go with that.
She thinks to herself and looks down at her new dress. Okay. I think I could do that.
You're so good at talking, Mari.
Sometimes I feel as though I'm not good enough. Did you see how she rejected me in there?
I mean, I think it's a little different though. I think she's a little old, and so she's not trying to do that kind of stuff. I think there's only so much you can convince someone. Like, I don't even think Akira could pull her, so...
Don't say his name too loud. He might pop up.
It's like voodoo.
True.
I'd like to try on my dress.
Actually, hello. No.
I would be so upset.
Akira just
nightmare.
magically appears. Just kind of pops in midair, like.
It's the same way someone says just in time.
Akira just screams in fear.
Anyone could just
Did
be
someone
summoned by
call for
uttering their
Akira
name.
Neverine?
Never.
Oh god. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you guys go back to your rooms and you try on your dresses. They fit very well. They're very nice, very flowy.
Can I keep mine on?
Yeah. Sure. Absolutely.
Good shit.
You see Sneaku kind of come out with a dress, and you notice that she has her leather armor on underneath the dress, so it doesn't fit the greatest. But she's like, I gotta stay protected.
That's true. I can't argue with that.
You're a very smart girl.
It's very
Very
nice though.
cute. Yeah, you're
Should I wear the
adorable.
dress underneath the armor though? I feel like if I get hit, it's gonna ruin it.
You could. That might look cuter.
I'm gonna try that on. Hold on. And like she goes back into her room, and it takes her like a few minutes, and she comes back out, and now she has like the dress on the inside and the armor on the outside, and she's like, I think this fits better. I think I'm gonna do this.
That's a good idea.
I can still see the little bottom of it, so that's good.
She's so cute. But,
Where are the
so we're already back at
others?
the end? It's a great question. They've been there quite a while.
I think Akira and Justice said they were going to a brothel.
Never, ever refer to them being in that nasty, dirty, godless place. They went someplace so low. I'm kidding. Yes, they're in a brothel.
Oh. Is that bad?
It's where people go and they've got no better options. And Mari just kind of like snickers behind her shoulder.
Oh.
But you should never go there. Just letting you know that now. Unless, one of us is in danger. So you're in danger and you need shelter.
Okay. I can do that.
Perfect.
Okay. So as you guys gonna head back to Ditch Cross and wrap up your business for the day, we'll cut back over to the
We'll
gentleman.
be getting drunk.
You know what? Yeah, sure. If you want,
Okay. Yes.
you
That'd
just
be
spend
fun.
your evening drinking your cares away and stuff like that. But Justin and Akira, you guys wrap up your business at the tavern here, and it's late. It's probably it's about 2 in the morning for you two, because you did say you wanted to stay all night, so. And I'll say, as you two are exiting the establishment, both of you get some hefty bills.
Nah.
Think about that one, boys.
So, Justin, you owe the establishment about 25 gold pieces. Considering that, you stayed a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And you technically had 2 people in your room. So there's that. Akira,
What?
though, you're...
Hold up! Gonna
Technically.
speak to the manager about that one.
The manager was very busy.
Oh yeah.
But Akira, yours isn't much better. Akira, in total, considering that you had 3 individuals, one of them is a special request, and all 3 of them had to use magical incantations to suit your needs, plus with the length that you went, you owe the establishment roughly 60 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's fine. Who's gonna collect the gold from me?
Oh no, I knew it.
I would say you guys wrap up your business, and the one lady that you well, the main manager lady, she'll like meet up with the two of you before you leave.
Can I rewind it a little bit? Okay, we just got done having sex. Boom.
Sure.
We're laying in bed, right?
Mhm.
Fucking 8th round. She's tired. I'm a little bit tired. Whatever. I curl her hair, the strands of hair around my finger, right? And as I'm doing so, I whisper in her ear and I say, this was quite possibly one of the best experiences I've had in years.
Is that so?
Now about that money though, bitch. No, hold on.
Ain't no way.
Hold on. Okay. Back in roleplay mode. Yeah, and I was wondering. I'm gonna be in town for a little while, and I just wanted to know if it was possible to see you possibly outside of work. Take you on a date.
Julie looks at you and says, an intriguing thing that is. Do you have any idea how many people have asked me that question after they've received my services?
Judging by the pure sex appeal and beauty you've graced me with tonight, I can only assume hundreds. But the thing is, none of them were me.
Brother.
He's cocky. Okay.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage, please.
Honestly, deserves. He needs to be taken down a peg, bro.
Just not here for your Riz.
Okay.
Oh no.
Let's go.
24.
Oh.
That was with disadvantage?
Yep.
He's got a +9, like.
I hate it here.
She like rolls her eyes and like, you know what, I'm not free this weekend. I'll take you up on that offer.
All right. Well,
There might be an
Look at the
extra
map,
charge involved in that though, just a warning.
an extra charge. I find that quite worth the possibility of acquiring your love. But I will say that if me taking you out on a date, mind you, in the best place this city has to offer, perhaps we should allow this current charge to be charged to the date in the future.
She like sighs, says, and there it is. Get out.
Let me roll again.
Imagine this was just one off from 25.
You know
At
what?
this point, the other two ladies both stand up on either side of you. Listen, buddy. We're here trying to do a job, and if you're not able to pay up, there's other ways to pick your pockets. And you hear like sound of like two individuals cracking their knuckles.
Oh.
Akira looks so
Now-
at them.
We can do this the
In
easy way,
Blanche's.
or we can do this the hard way. If you can't pay right now, we'll take your information, we'll send you a bill. But if you don't pay that bill, You might have a taxman walking up to your door, and trust me, if you think you can get away from them, you can't. The hard way is we keep you here until you pay us.
Well, I mean, I don't think you can afford those services, so perhaps not that.
It sounds like you can't either, so... That is unless this is just a really fun game you're playing and you can actually pay the fee.
Alright, you got me. Okay. We don't need a bill. I'll get you your money. I am good on the GP. Alright? Just let me go get my dim-witted friend. I'll get my equipment. And I'll be back here momentarily with the money. Don't worry.
No worries. I'll meet you at the front desk. How about that?
Alright. Was this all the time we had, or?
Well, I'd say it's about closing hours, and unless you want to do anything else. I'm on your time,
Okay.
not the other way around, remember?
Let's just go.
Alrighty, I'll see you out
Curious.
front. And she's gonna get up along with the other two, and they all three of them, slowly leave the room.
By the way, being able to keep up that magic for damn near 10 hours, quite nice. Whoever put the enchantments on you, fine magic user.
Last thing you hear before the door shuts is, "We do good work here."
Fuck, I couldn't even get a goddamn Naga, bro. Medusa.
Akira is
Should've been more
pining so hard for
specific,
Vala, bro. It's not even funny. We need to find her again because this is not filling the hole in his heart, bro.
Hey, no God. He found his awakening.
I called Akira, bro.
Alright, so you two both leave your rooms, and you go gather your things. And as you do so, you make your way out where you came, to the front area, the walk-in. And you see the one lady running the desk once again, sort of in her spot, almost as if she never left. And she waits for the two of you to come over after you get dressed, obviously, gather your things. So, and she tells you how much you two owe. Akira, 60 gold, and Justin, 25. So in total, for the two of you, it would be 85 gold pieces for the night you spent.
Justin, do you even have money?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Okay. Fuck. My mic disconnect for a second. Oh. But of course, my good friend, I have paid these wonderful women their dues.
all right. I mean, you owe me a little bit, right?
I do?
Okay, how about you pay my side too?
No, Justin, no.
How much was yours, my friend?
30 gold.
30.
60.
I believe.
She's sitting
She
right.
is the
She's
off.
right in front of you.
Yeah, but I'm not affecting her pay. I think she misspoke. I believe she was saying 30 gold. And I have 30 to tip her, right? And Akira gives her like a sort of like, eye gesture, like a twitch.
Listen, in total, the both of you combined owe us 85 golden pieces. So long as we get that, we're fine.
Unfortunately, madam, I only have 20 gold at the moment. Might I suggest my body as a labor to
What
work
the
off the rest of the 10 gold?
Oh,
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh my. Justin, no!
I mean, keep in mind though, it's like he meant this non-sexually. Hey.
Well, even the
Oh.
best intentions, have adverse reactions.
Like, compared to Akira, he's a fucking, like, innocent.
The
Sexy
woman
is
kind of like
crazy
leans
as
back
fuck.
in her chair, like, really?
Absolutely, madam. He's gonna pound his chest. I have quite a great confidence in my body and skill. I shall work for whichever remainder you require me to pay off our debt.
can I?
Both of
butt in
us,
real-
right?
Absolutely, my friend.
Oh, you're such a good friend to me.
Can I butt in real quick and say that Mari's doing a long rest during all this because it's like 2 in the morning at this point?
Sure. We'll get to a long rest at some point. Yeah, I'll say, Mari and Refill, you guys have already, because it's 2 in the morning. I'd say you guys probably already went to bed at some point.
Refill's staying up.
Don't.
All right, fair enough.
She's waiting for the boys to come back. It's gonna be like when you like come home late and the dad like turns the light on,
You got the rotating chair or like the regular like
Amazing.
sofa chair?
Yeah, swivel chair, She'll be petting
Alright.
Search on her lap and everything.
Justin, take a seat.
Yes, ma'am. How may I start my first day on the job?
You said both of you want to offer your services?
Akira sweats a little bit and he looks over at Justin. I believe that this fine hunk oxenford of a man is offering his services for both of our wages.
Merrily.
We could make something work. If this is what you want to do, after all, I'd say... You know what? Sure thing. I think we can make something like that work. Let's say
Splendid.
85 gold pieces. That would probably be... How about this? You come here for, let's say, 5 days out of the week for the next 2 weeks. You work a full day. We'll show you a couple things here and there of how to treat our guests of honor, and the whatnot and all that. And we'll discuss the fee after those 2 weeks are completed. What do you say?
He kind of looks at Akira.
That does not seem worth it.
Akira looks away.
What?
I will
Akira
say,
versus his gaze.
I will say, if you both offered your services, we can cut that down to 1 week between the two of you.
Oh, I do not mind at all. I was just looking at my friend to see if this was the A-okay to go. You see,
Aye.
whenever these transactions happen, my partner here is a very intelligent individual. In fact, I must be the one to shut my mouth.
I'd say that
I see.
I'd say that this is well worth the time and effort spent. But, and Akira grits his teeth and puts a hand on Justin's shoulder. I'd feel bad if I allowed my friend the debt of working for my own payment, so we'll split it in half. 1 week.
Character
both of
development
us.
moment?
Wow, I was actually expecting you to just fucking book it.
Yeah.
All right. Righty, 1
This
week.
bromance really did work out.
Is 1 week fine?
I'd say so, yes. We'll take the first day or two to get both of you trained up. You know, there's a lot that you need to know if you're going to be working amongst the nymphs of the oasis, so there's a lot to learn. But after that, I'd say 5 days of labor would be enough to work off your fee. And on top of that, you get to have even more experiences. So it's a win-win for both of us.
Of a
I
sort?
do enjoy experience.
Yeah, buddy. Well, you know the thing you're telling me about lasting too long for previous partners. That's going to come in handy quite well in the coming future.
Oh, I am glad to be of service to you, Akira.
Don't say it like that.
I can go all night long.
I like my men, lean and below 6'6". I'm sorry to say.
He's like looking around the establishment for those specific characteristics.
Okay, big guy.
Well, then it sounds like we have come to an agreement. And she kind of like holds her hand out to like, you know, for a handshake from both of you. Just to make it official.
Absolutely. Akira shakes her hand.
Merrily, may I know your name?
Salona. I'm one of the managers here at the Oasis.
Madam Salona, it is an honor to work beneath you. Or for you.
Whichever works.
On top.
I will see the two of you here tomorrow. I'll say 2 p.m. We'll say 2 p.m. to midnight.
Oh,
We'll begin your training.
You hear
Alrighty.
that, Akira? We are going to be co-workers.
absolutely, buddy. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun time together, right? Me and you.
Absolutely, through blood, sweat, and tears.
Hopefully not blood.
Alrighty, well, you two
sweat.
go ahead and get your rest. You have a long day tomorrow. And she snaps her fingers, and the door of which you guys came in from earlier just bursts open. And she, like, kind of gestures her hand upward. I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll be seeing you. Alright, let's leave.
We shall be here on time, madam.
I would expect nothing less. And remember, if you don't show up, we have ways to find you.
I would dream nothing of it, madam, for you see, I follow the name of Helm. Helm makes our discipline and honor very great and vast. Throughout the expensive adventures that I may have under his tutelage, his discipline allows me to keep myself ready and tamed for the world to become.
Alright,
its-
we're leaving. You have a good day, ma'am, and we'll see you right on time, 2 p.m. Alright,
You as
let's go, big guy.
well. I wish you both the best, Mr. Time and Mr. Neverine.
God, the way you say my name is... Okay, alright, let's...
Neverine.
Shut up. They leave.
All right,
Pushes
you
them
two head on out. I'd say, Justin, it's at this point, you just realize that you are late with meeting Elle by about 8 to 10 hours.
Stupid.
Nah, he. Sorry, I forgot to mention this. That's my bad because I had to use the restroom.
No, you're good.
Whatchamacallit, Justin was actually going to leave a note or ask the person he was with, right? He slept with,
Okay.
to write a note for him, basically saying, "I will call you later." He's gonna write down L and J.
Homeboy got an android?
What happened?
I'll say they'll leave a notice for her then. Since at this point they wouldn't know at the time, but they're like, okay, well it sounds like you two know each other, so yeah, we can do that. Okay. So you two head on back to Ditch Cross, where you guys are staying. And yeah, who is staying in... You guys have 2 rooms in Ditch Cross right now. Who is staying in what room? There's
Oh yeah, good question.
6 of you, I would say. So
How
it's
many
like
rooms do we have?
I think you got 2 rooms. They're pretty large. I'd say each room has like 2, like, standard full beds, like full size.
I think we should maybe address the issue of Reefle waiting for Akira and Justin.
Well, that's
first.
why I'm asking who is staying in which room, because then
I'm
we can figure that
staying.
out.
I'm staying with the women.
Excuse me?
I can agree. It's fine.
Oh, I was gonna say Justin would sleep
Well, which
with
ones,
Akira and
Yeah, which one's Akira? There's 3.
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
There's
you're
2
right.
rooms.
Yeah, typically, unless you want to, you don't want to split it evenly, there should be 3 people per room.
Okay.
Shit, Akira would be aiming for Akira, Reefle, and Mari in a room, and maybe Sneaku, and then Jonas and Justin in the
Ah.
So we got
I would
Sneaku,
literally
Jonas,
make it
and
so
Justin
Jonas and Justin, yeah.
in one room, and then the other 3 in the other. Okay.
I mean, I
Just-
figure Reefle and Mari sleep together in a bed anyways, but
Ew.
Justin would actually like nonchalantly try to like manhandle Akira into quote unquote men's rooms. Like, let the woman have their rest, Akira. It's for us men to sleep.
Mate, I'm not Jonas. Take your hand off my shoulder.
I guess we're gonna have to roll.
Oh my god, again.
He didn't even shout. He just told you to do something.
This isn't even a grapple check, it's just your hand on his shoulder.
Like, what
Akira
happened?
casts suggestion.
Oh my god.
No way.
You're gonna get into your room and take a nice long nap because you deserve it, mate.
Wait, do I roll anything for that?
Yeah, roll a wisdom saving throw, please. DC 15.
Fuck. Oh, hey.
Can I use my reaction?
4. Oh my god.
There's no.
I use my fucking words. You're a fucking dumbass. You need sleep, okay? Don't be stupid. Don't try to
Is that
stay
a
awake.
D6?
You'll piss me off.
That's a D6, right?
Yeah. So he has a 13.
Damn, I was there was a 1 in 6 chance that that still went through. Damn, alright. Yeah, Justin, he says this to you, and you think to yourself, you know what? I do deserve a nice long rest. I had a good day today.
Then it is time for slumber. Good night, dear Akira. I shall see you tomorrow, my dear coworker.
Good night, mate.
Exactly on the dot.
I'll say, Akira, you go into the room with the ladies, and I'll say Reefle, Mari, and Sneaku are all sort of like resting at this point. Well, Reefle's still up, but like Mari and Sneaku are like out on their respective beds. So I assume the
Can I
3 of
make
you
it
guys, like
canon?
by yourselves, would want a room together.
Can I make it canon that while they were out, Mari bought a jar?
What the fuck?
oh my god.
You bought a jar.
Roughly, slightly bigger than her.
Oh no!
Sure, cross off a silver on your character sheet. You spend 1 silver and you buy a jar for reasons.
Maybe I don't know if Reefle wants to go back in the room if Akira and Mari are in there.
No, it's a joke. It's fine. No, like I actually did, but it's a joke.
I'm so confused.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I am.
He propositioned. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Akira, so you open the door and you see the 3 girls in the room here, both beds being occupied at the moment.
Is Reefle just standing there or looking at the fucking door?
Oh, Reefle.
I just she'll just be sitting up on the bed since I assumed everyone went upstairs. I was originally gonna have her downstairs, but
Oh, are they open?
isn't it connected?
I don't know how medieval inns work.
I
So-
assumed they were always like connected.
The rooms themselves are not connected, but they're connected by like a long hallway on the 2nd floor. It's basically like the 1st floor is the tavern and the 2nd floor is the inn.
Yeah, so I figured Reefle would be downstairs waiting, but she can be upstairs. That's fine.
Oh, okay, you want to be downstairs then?
Yeah, but it's like
If,
you know,
yeah, we
they already
can. If
moved
that's
upstairs.
where, well, if that we could rewind a little bit, that's fine.
No,
If that's
it's
where
okay,
we
it's
were,
okay.
I was just assuming that you guys were all in the room at this point because 2 in.
Well,
Oh,
Riefel's
so
kind of a psychopath, so
All right, rewind.
oh god.
Let me take my spell slide back.
No suggestion. If you cast it again, I'm making you roll for it again, though.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so let's rewind a little bit. So Akira and Justin, the two of you enter Ditch Cross once again. It's rather, like there's still lights on in the tavern, but like there's not really a lot of people there. There's like a couple people that are like still drinking, being late at night, but it's not too busy. And you see Riefel at one of the tables, very patiently waiting.
Full! Are you still awake, my friend?
No, I'm sleeping.
He kind of just like looks at her.
Yes, I'm awake, Justin.
Ah, good. What time is it?
Morning time, mate.
Good morning, Reeful.
It's still night. It's like 2 a.m.
Good night.
That's morning.
Good morning.
I'm not gonna argue with you, Akira.
Good morning.
Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, mate. How you doing?
You guys shook out back late, huh?
Yes, we got a job.
A job?
Correct. We could not pay our full dues, so we instead offered our bodies as labor to fill in the rest of our debt. Akira and I will be co-workers. He's gonna put up his hand for like a high five.
Your bodies.
Yes, Akira could not pay the rest of his dues, so I offered to work for them.
And where is this at?
What was the name of the establishment, Akira?
Okay, so Akira, freeze frame. I bet you're wondering how I got to this point. You know what I mean? There's 2 choices. He can lie or he can tell the truth. He chooses to lie. Akira says, so after, we stopped by the brothel, and it actually turned out that they were a bit busy, too many people wanting to fuck. We decided to go get dinner, and we ate a lot of food. And in the end, we couldn't pay for everything that we decided to try to eat. So we're going to be working at the restaurant for, about 7 days.
Justin kind of like pats his stomach. I could eat.
Akira, please roll me a
hungry even
deception
now.
check.
Insight check.
Yes, go ahead.
Brother.
Okay, 16 for Riefel, that's not bad. Not bad.
Oh. Fuck.
Oh, no.
Riefel.
I use cutting words.
Okay.
You're
Wait,
such
then.
a sore loser. You just freak
I just want
out.
this to be known that literally every time that he has rolled in the entirety of this campaign, and it's something he doesn't like, he re-rolls.
Oh.
I wasn't about to re-roll. That wasn't a re-roll. I'll let it play.
Wait, so do you cutting words Reeful or Justin?
It was
Because
gonna be Reeful, but I'll let it play.
no, I mean like, do you cutting words her now or cutting words later as well with Justin?
I mean, I could do both. But I'm just
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to go on the limb and say cutting words is crazy. I never thought it was this strong, but it's
It
actually
is
strong
very
as fuck.
good. It's basically just like you point at somebody, be like, no, and yeah. If you're doing cutting words, go ahead and roll that d6.
I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, all right, you'll take so I'll say Riefel. Yeah, it's very hard to believe Akira's story, especially knowing his track record.
She's gonna look up at Justin and say, Justin, did you guys go get food?
No.
That's what I figured.
Fuck.
So where is it you're working at, Justin?
He's trying to remember the name.
What kind of establishment, you know?
It's the Oasis.
And that's the brothel?
I mean,
Yes.
No. Okay,
No?
they didn't necessarily call it a brothel. It's
Did you sleep with people there?
Justin didn't do much sleep.
A scolding mom.
As far as I'm aware, that was about 12 hours of physical activity.
In that case, we did not sleep with anyone.
She's gonna go like dead in the eye just a little bit. So, okay. She's gonna stand up and say, "Okay, good night, guys," and run upstairs.
I want to use
And-
cutting words to make her true.
That's not even how that works.
She looks at me funny, cutting words. She's really cutting words.
God.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay.
Okay, all right. So
That's a mess. I'm sorry, Justin. Your love life is fucked.
But she's gonna like slam the door open to the room and like
Mari
plop
wakes
on the
up.
bed next to Mari and be like, "He chose to have sex with someone instead of me. He went to a brothel instead of me. Am I that ugly? Am I that stupid?"
Mari's gonna like turn and like and look at her and just assess her, remember her naked, and then be like, "No, you're not ugly at all. I don't think that's what it is. I think
What
that
did I do
he's-
wrong?
I don't think you did anything wrong. I think he's just somebody that needs to be spoken to in a less aggressive manner. Not to say that you're aggressive. I just think he is kind of simple. So you have to be simple with him. There could be a
How-
million reasons why he denied your proposal. I'm
How
not
more
sure.
simple can I be than say, "Justin, do you want to have sex?" He straight up just froze and didn't say anything, and that's pretty obvious.
Well, he could be worried that you were doing it in the heat of a moment, and he could be a man that values feelings. I'm not quite sure. He could have no penis. We don't know what's going on with him. And he was nervous to tell you. I think it's in your best interest to go to him and speak with him plainly about everything. Don't be so blunt as to say, "Why didn't you fuck the hair off of my body?" I think you should probably ask if there was a specific reason as to why he denied your proposal to have sexual relations. I don't think there's a wrong way to go about it if you do it that way.
Do I have to do it now?
I think you should. I don't think anybody should go to bed on these terms.
Just gonna sniffle a little bit.
You've got this, my love. And then she like reaches over up under the bed and she takes the big jar and she puts it on the nightstand beside her.
Oh,
She's
my
gonna make a
fucking-
loud ding.
Is she like
Anyways.
calling for Akira or something?
you like hit the ding, and you guys hear Sneeko in the back corner like raise her head off the pillow. Like, is it morning yet?
No, Sneaku, no, it's not morning,
Oh, I
but
heard the ding. Is it breakfast?
oh my love, it was just a clink of glass. Don't worry about it though. You've got
Okay.
nothing to worry about. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Okay, good night. Head Brendan down the pillow.
Brieful.
Mm-hmm.
Go handle what you've got to handle.
It feels weird though. What
And
if he's
sometimes-
angry at me?
No, I doubt he's angry at you.
What if
I don't
I'm
think
angry
you
at
can be angry at
him?
anybody. I think it's easy for you to be angry at people, and that's okay because I love your feisty personality. But I think that this could genuinely be a misunderstanding, and you both deserve better in your friendship.
She's like contemplating it, like fidgeting with her clothes a little bit. Okay, fine, I'll try.
Good girl. Get it
She'll-
done.
She'll blush a little. Okay, she'll go to the door and like peek out and see if they're still there.
Mari's gonna like lean back against her pillow and like with both hands behind her head, and she's gonna be like, I hate to watch them go, but I love to watch them leave.
They grow up so fast.
Okay, bro.
Okay, so Reefly, you kind of stick your head out the room, and at this point, Justin and Akira have kind of gone to their own room, I think.
Yeah, Kira is definitely not going in the room with them after that.
Okay. So you're just like, you know what, bros, that's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
All right, so I'll say
different
Akira and
timeline.
Justin, you guys are slowly like getting ready to like, to conk out for the night. Reefle, you go out into the hall.
Akira, one more question.
Yeah.
My practice today. When do you believe it is a good time to accept Reefle's advances next time?
Possibly not tonight, because you just had sex with another woman, and I don't think you showered. It's quite nasty.
Sniff, sniff.
I'd say perhaps in the future when she, properly responds.
Wise words indeed. Very well. Then let us have a boys' night and slumber.
Absolutely. Do you want to call anybody? Get a little party going before we go to sleep?
Call?
Yeah, like yell out the window. Any lonely ladies looking to be filled up by 2 buxom men?
What the fuck?
Ah, that sort of game. Then do I yell out who is ready for the word of helm?
The word of helm and the conch of Akira.
Alright, man.
If that is your prerogative.
Fucking door.
Reaper, please knock. I'm literally just talking bullshit.
Is that what you were waiting for? To knock on the door? Okay, she'll knock on the door.
Are you guys here just a solid?
I'll get it.
Someone answered the call.
He's gonna jump up and run towards the door and open it. Oh my, what brings you to the men's room?
I wanted to talk to you.
Oh?
Without Akira here.
Oh. He kind of looks back at Akira.
And get the fuck away from the room.
Gives a thumbs up. I will catch you tomorrow.
I'll see you then, mate.
I will wake you.
You don't.
And then he's gonna follow Reefle.
Okay, she'll sit down at a little booth area, tucked up her legs up against her chest.
Justin sort of crosses his arms, but his back is very straight, smiling like nothing wrong ever happened in the world at Reefle.
God. Justin?
Yes!
Oh, God.
Is something the matter, Reefle?
I don't really know how to talk about things like this, you know?
Do not worry, my friend. I am your good friend and fellow disciple of the Word of Helm. Anything you wish to get off your chest, feel free to tell me anything your heart desires with no judgment.
Okay, why'd you sleep with a bunch of random women, but you wouldn't with me?
His face freezes.
Mari is going to literally no, fuck this. Mari is watching. Can Mari please be there? Just like secretly.
Roll a perception check.
Fucking A.
Because last thing you did was you just tapped on a jar and you just waited. So okay, 13. Let me see here. I'll say if you feel like you're being a little nosy, I'll say you were probably close enough to the door to hear some of this.
Can I hear what she just said?
I'll say she said it loud enough, then yes.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
in.
literally going to fly in the air behind Justin and wave my little arms and kind of just remind Reefle gently.
She'll, wide eyes, like, holy shit, why is Mari here?
Wait, she's
And-
physically there?
Behind
Bro,
Justin.
I'm far behind
Oh,
you.
okay.
She'll just give a little nervous nod.
Is something the matter?
No, nope. Everything's fine. I'm just asking because I don't really like feeling like people don't respect me, I guess I would say. I don't think, I don't like feeling like... It's hard to say, Justin. I'm not good with words. I just don't like feeling like people see me as inferior because it sucks. And Akira had already been kind of mean, and then I ended up feeling upset and stupid, and I feel like I got angry at you for a bad reason, but I don't know.
I see. Well, fear not. Even though Akira may be a bit, fork-tongued at times, he is a man of kind at heart, especially when it comes to his friends. That I can vouch for, dear Reefle. So whatever cutting words he may have said to you, not worry not, for he means truly well.
Well, it's too late anyways. It already hurt, and I already reacted to it, so...
Well, then I suppose an apology is in order. But...
I don't care about it.
Oh?
I just want to know what's wrong with me.
Nothing.
Then why?
I would like to first state that you are a woman of great respect towards me. I value your companionship over everyone else's here. That
Mari's
said...
in the background.
That said, to answer your question, well, how do I say this? How did Akira tell me to say it? You are small, is the reason why.
Small?
Yes.
So it's a height thing? You only like tall women or something?
Oh, no. I enjoy women of all stature, of nature, of race, and of all kind.
Then what does it mean? What does small have to do with it, you know?
Well, you see, with my small partners, I have exhausted them beyond the realm of pleasure, as they state it. So, quite simply, I simply did not wish to hurt you, dear Reefle. I had no idea how to control my stamina, as they put it.
You're good. She's gonna be like completely blank for a moment. Okay.
Yes, and Akira, our good friend, took me to the brothel in order to better practice my stamina usage. As he said, do not overstimulate.
Okay.
Mari is in the background with her head, like her mouth wide open and her hand covering it, and she's just slowly flying back to the rooms.
God,
Did you hear something?
No.
She gonna walk to the door and talk to Akira about what the fuck he told Justin.
People's probably like gripping her hair like super nervously and like flustered and
Are you alright, dear Reefle?
yeah. Okay. So it's not because of me specifically, it's because you were worried about me?
You see questions forming on like Justin's head. It's like, it is specifically about you, and specifically not about you.
But it's not because like you don't respect me or think I was acting stupid or immature or any of that stuff, right?
Oh, absolutely not. As I said, Reefle, you are a woman I highly respect. Your words I hang on to with every speech you utter. Your every step, like a morning dawn.
Fucking rip her hair and like pull it halfway over her face. Okay. That's fine then. Okay. She's gonna stand up and not look at him and be like, okay, well, thank you for letting me know. You can go to sleep now.
Absolutely! Next time will be a great night. Trust me, dear Reefo. He
Okay,
just kind of like waves her goodbye.
okay, she's gonna fucking book it. Holy shit.
She's so cute.
Oh my god. She's gonna immediately run into the room and slam the door open and then close and be like, oh my god, Mari.
Mari's not even in there, bro. Mari gotta talk
Oh
to
my god,
Akira.
she's gonna freak out. Where the hell is Mari?
Mari's like out in the hallway, like you go to like turn back and turn, but you bump into Mari, who's been behind you the whole time.
Oh no. I went to go talk to Akira.
Oh, you stuck in
Akira.
the
What
room.
the fuck he is
Okay.
sitting there telling Justin.
Akira's not even in the room, bro.
What?
I'm not even gonna ask. We're gonna. She didn't find Akira and she went back into the
He's on
room
the
and she
fucking
took her ass to
prowl
sleep.
again.
Akira's
Oh
out
my
being a
God.
whore.
What the hell?
Bro, it's gonna be
Flabbergasted.
Yami, if you ever have those days where like you can't make it to the session, you disappearing is gonna be so fucking easy.
Bro, he literally slips out of windows as his little fox form all the time. Like, all the time.
Yeah, Mari, you go into his room and then, yeah, he's nowhere to be found, apparently.
Well, what the fuck was he? I'm just like gonna be in the room and I'm just gonna like kind of like slap my thighs. What the fuck was he talking about earlier when he told me to come back at my small form? Like go to my room.
Justin, how long did you spend in the room? Because I imagine Justin would now come into said room.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll say, Mari, if you don't want to be
Sheeply.
spotted, that would be a stealth check, unless you don't care.
I don't really. I mean, I'll do a stealth check anyways.
Alright.
All right.
9. Okay, I'll say, yeah, Justin, you kind of just open your door and all of a sudden Mari is in your room, but Akira's not. That's weird.
Mari,
Justin,
did something happen between you and Akira?
why would you assume it was with Akira?
Because he is not in the room.
Touche. Nothing
How
happened.
may I help you?
Oh, you can't help me. I'm gonna go. I just wanted to wish you guys a good night. Bye, Justin.
Have a good night, dear Mari. I hope
yes,
is your headache okay by any
It's
chance?
fine. I just recover your stamina. Go to bed. I'm gonna do the same.
Merrily.
And she leaves.
He's gonna suspect nothing.
Oh.
Okay.
I can't wait for them to have their friendship arc.
Wait,
Never.
Mari, where is Akira?
I have no clue.
He's gonna like
She's gonna
chase
realize
after
like her jar is missing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
No.
You guys
You're
are
chasing after
silly.
me or him?
No, Justin's chasing after Mari.
Oh fuck! Please leave me alone. She's literally gonna fly to like the ceiling of the inn. I'm assuming that's not too high,
Like
No,
and
not really.
try to avoid him.
Justin's gonna like jump.
Bro, there's no way.
He's
There's
gonna
no
jump
way you
as
need
high
to
as
touch
he
me.
can.
What the fuck are you
That's-
jumping for?
that's an
Why are you
athletics
trying to
check.
touch me?
No, like so his intention is to like jump all the way as up he can, and like as he's going up and down, he's gonna be like, where is Akira?
I have not a
Like-
clue. You might want to check the brothel again.
To the brothel!
Oh god.
Please let the refill know
This
and
is-
Jonas that I will go and recover Akira. We must sleep now for a good day tomorrow. Sleep is important.
Justin, when you find Akira, make sure to help him out no matter what he's doing. Just enjoy yourself with him. Don't let
Yo.
him exclude you from the fun if he's having a bit of fun. And 2, get him home safely, and remind him that he's got a queen he needs to tend to.
Goal number 1, join in the fun. Goal number 2, attend the queen.
Yes. Good, Justin. Bye, Justin.
Early! He's gonna rush out the door with like his finger up in the air.
Fucking.
Oh my god.
Amari's gonna go into the room and see that a refill is there. Oh, refill.
Uh-huh.
Thought you'd be demolished by now, but
What?
oh, nothing at all.
What?
Just surprised to see you here.
Well, you think we were gonna do it tonight?
I mean, why not?
No, that'd be weird.
Some say weird. In the Feywild, we can oftentimes go from partner to partner to partner, and it would never affect the previous or the next person. We just kind of do things freely.
Well, yeah, well, I feel like I was stupid and mean to him, so I feel like I shouldn't do that right now.
I mean, there's a thing just called, make-up sex, and it can oftentimes be more cathartic and helpful than therapy. So you might want to invest in doing that.
If I sleep with Justin, I don't want it to be like that, though.
Oh, do I sense a bit of feelings underneath all of your savagery?
Savagery.
It's hot. Don't worry about it, babe.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever really had feelings for someone personally before, but I mean, Justin's like my best friend, and he's like the sun, like he's bright and cheerful, and he's always there, and so I don't know how feelings and stuff like that work, but I don't want anything with him to be bad,
Mhm. I can tell you that I've never referred to a friend as the sun. And I just feel as though that's a bit poetic and full of preconceived feelings for the person in question. I think you should explore that. I know I've said it before, but I think you might be feeling things, even if you don't quite understand them yet. But I might not know what I'm talking about. I just think it is a very sweet thing to be treasured.
Well, you are pretty smart, Mari, so I'll think about it.
You're smart too. I know you'll find it in your heart what you want to do.
I'll try my best.
In the meantime, you want to sleep together?
Okay.
Okay. And then, I go lay down. And not sexually.
Yeah, a
unless-
little snuggle pile.
Yeah.
Honestly, the funniest part is just like, if Reefle did ask Justin for tonight, he would have just straight up rejected her again.
Oh God!
God, I'm so glad it didn't.
Rinse and
fucking-
repeat.
Holy.
Like, just because of what Akira said.
Bro, there's no way he's blindly just following Akira's words.
I mean, after everything that happened today, he would trust his words a lot more.
And his words were very true and common sense. He just got to having sex with a random woman.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but like the funniest part is that instead of freezing, he would just stay up, say like, "No."
Yeah. I'm very glad that did not happen.
Speaking of the day
That
that
would've been bad.
never ends for some reason, Akira, where the fuck are you going? Because Justin's
Akira.
looking for you now.
Akira
that's
had a
important.
nice feel of sex, but the energy in the end was way too mushy-gushy feelings for him.
Mhm.
As somebody that prides himself on not catching villains with people, so he decided to go out and look for trouble. So he wanted to go see if there's anything shady happening, if he can, like, get any tips for any type of, like, jobs or,
Okay.
little quests that they can get up
I'll
to another
say-
day.
Roll me an investigation check then, if you're looking to get into some tomfoolery here.
Okay. Let's see. Come on, give me some good dice.
I'll be right back.
11. Okay. Not super high.
It's not low though.
For you, it is a little bit.
Underperforming, I see.
Yeah, I performed too well earlier, so
I'll say you kind of wander around through town for like as long as you think you need. You don't really run into any shady business or anything like that. It's kind of quiet tonight. Very relaxing
Damn.
evening.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just wander back to the inn to go to sleep. If there's nothing, or at least meditate.
All right. I'll say, Justin, you probably wander around for a decent bit. Let me actually here. Let me. So you guys have the map open, but I don't. So let me open this real quick. So I would say brothel is probably located somewhere, probably somewhere in like this district here. So it's a pretty decent walk. So I would say, Justin, you probably walk for like an hour or so, like getting to the Oasis, finding out that it's closed and they're not letting anybody in, and you're like, well, guess there goes that. Then you, unless you have any other business you want to attend to, head back to the Ditch Cross. Then you guys all finally take your long rest.
Justin's out in the night too.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you probably walk around for like an hour or so looking for Akira, and you do not find him.
Gotcha.
Because you said you were going to the Oasis to go look for him, but it's closed. So I don't think good guy Justin would go breaking into the Oasis to see if Akira's there.
No.
Okay, yeah. So I'll say you probably, after like an hour or so of like walking through the streets, you head back over to the tavern. You take your long rest. All of you end up waking up the next morning. You guys are all really groggy after a very long day the previous day before. I'd say it's probably about 10 in the morning, something. It's like late morning, getting close to early afternoon. But as you all are slowly getting up for your day, some of you have some responsibilities to get up to. The rest of you, not so
Justin
much.
hovers over Akira. Oh, rise and shine, Akira. Up and at 'em, my good friend. Our job awaits.
Alrighty, well, let's get to it, I guess. Yeah, no, I guess he goes to work, fuck, like...
Well, before you do that, there was one other thing you guys had to deal with on the day, is that your partner in crime, Kale, had to go deal with some business, and he said he would meet with you guys the next day at noon at the Cross.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that.
Same.
So, I'll say you guys, is there anything you guys wanted to do before then? Because you have about, 2 hours to kill. Or do you just hang out at the tavern?
Mari is gonna get all dressed up in her new dress, and she is going to go down to the tavern for breakfast with Sneaku and Reeful.
Alright, you get into your very lovely new dress. It fits just about perfect on you. You look fantabulous. And you head down. You guys all begin breakfast. How many days did you guys rent the inn for? I think you guys just did the overnight, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it overnight or did we pay for a week?
I believe it was overnight.
Okay.
We're gonna
Yeah,
need money.
Did I write this down in my notes at all? No.
I think it was 2 gold.
Okay. 2 gold. I think it was overnight then. I could be wrong. Well, we'll say that that's the canon for now, that you guys just rented the rooms for overnight. So you can extend if you want, or you guys can, try for a different place to stay. If anybody has any connections or anything like that. But it is the morning. You guys kind of get some complimentary breakfast for the morning. It comes along with your rooms.
Nice.
And you guys kind of just hang out in the tavern, unless you guys have anything else you wanted to do.
Nah, Akira's just playing a nice little morning medley on his lute downstairs.
Justin's gonna eat his breakfast, work out for an hour, and spend the other hour helping out any local person that looks like they need help, or just getting to know them.
All Alright, sounds good. You guys all kind of go about your own business, and eventually noon rolls around, and you see your lovely tiefling buddy Kale wander in. Well, he looks like he's in a pretty good mood, and he goes over to you guys like, "Hey, so how's your first day in Favor go? You guys get into any shenanigans, I assume? I hope you didn't get any illegal trouble."
I mean, define illegal. Define legality.
What did you do?
Me and my friend Justin here might have indebted ourselves to the nice ladies at Oasis.
Oh. You just
To be honest, I could have paid. I was just cheap.
Great, so you got bounties on your head and you're in debt. Fucking fantastic. I'd leave you guys alone for one day, I swear.
I mean, Rayful and Mari had sex, if you know that's...
What the?
Hey!
Cool, thanks. Am I supposed to react a certain way with that? How?
No, yeah, I was just, giving you a little bit of inside party information. Here, a day off.
Alrighty, well, I got some good news for you guys. I was speaking to some old folks. They may be willing to help us out with the whole bounty situation.
Oh, nice.
I haven't gone into too much detail about this stuff, but the city here isn't exactly sunshine and rainbows everywhere you go. There's the different political houses that hold their iron grip on the people, but there's one specific house that deals in some shady business. It's House Valesco. They're mostly stationed out in Tieftown, where I'm from. But they do a lot. They run a lot of the trading within town and on the western coast as well. And there's not much I could say about it in public, but they're not a group to be trifled with. I'm part of a certain sect of that group, but again, can't get into details about that right now. It's not important. The important bit is that my boss, who's the Duke of House Valesco, Lord Excellence, before you ask, yes, that is his actual birth-given name. Don't ask. I spoke with him. He's the guy that, puts me on payroll. And he is willing to give you guys a bit of a hand. He wants to meet you first. He wants to make sure that he gets to know who he's entrusting with certain things,
Oh. Alright.
So, you guys think you're interested in doing some shady dealings?
Feel like we should probably take the day to think about it.
You can take all the time you want. I mean, he's not going anywhere. Just, whenever you're ready, just let me know and then I can arrange a meeting. Unless you want me to just arrange something for tomorrow if you need a day.
Well, we're gonna be indebted throughout the entire day until Sunday, so maybe Sunday.
You can just leave it to us, Akira. Me and Martin make all the decisions.
Absolutely
I
not.
think we should. Let's not set any date tentatively. We can just play it by ear, and what we kind of decide at the end of the day or the end of the week or whenever we decide it, we'll let you know, because you've been incredibly helpful and this might help us a lot.
All right. Give me a day's advance at least, because, don't want to keep the guy waiting. And he's a busy guy, so he needs to, make the time. Take the time out of his schedule in order to make up for you guys. Also, if we do make the plans, don't cancel on him. He doesn't like when people cancel.
Yeah, I think it's best we don't set a date then.
Yeah, just don't want to set up a bad first impression on the guy up top,
We'll make sure that our schedules are hopefully free, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll find you.
All right. Well, if we're gonna be doing that, here I'm gonna mark something real quick, and he's gonna go ahead and mark a location on your map. I'll go ahead and hold on one sec. I just realized I never. Let me turn that off. There we go. He is. I'm gonna take care of this for the next session, but he's gonna mark a specific location on your map, right around this district here, right around this area here. Right where I am pointing, and yeah, he's gonna kind of mark that off on your map and say, yeah, this is where I'm gonna be staying for the time being. So whenever you guys need me, just stop by. I'll probably be in. I'm not gonna be going to work for the next few days. They're still trying to find me positions and stuff like that, places I need to be. I probably won't be around too often once I'm like really into the thick of things, you know, because I gotta pay off my own bounties too. So I got a lot of work I gotta get done. So
Does that mean we're parting ways, Kale?
I wouldn't say we're parting ways. It just means I'm not gonna be like, traveling for a while. Besides, you guys are adults. You know how to take care of yourselves. I think you'll, as long as you keep your head low and you make some good connections, I think you guys will be fine.
Yeah, I think this city is going to be a good time, fun time. Actually, I do have a question for you, Cal.
Shoot, go for it.
Kira like leans forward and like whispers, "Is there any way you can get me into contact with the Queen?"
You want me, a contract criminal, to get a hold of the Queen?
I mean, if you can make it work, you can. If not, I'm sure I'll find a way eventually. But
And just to make sure, we're talking about the Electress, right, Torlin?
the big lady in charge
Emperor's
of this
wife.
city. Yes.
Okay. So that's gonna be a no.
Oh damn. All
I
right.
don't have those connections. If I had those connections, I would not be a criminal.
Fair enough.
But you know what? If you work hard enough, you make enough good connections, I'm sure you can figure out a way to get a hold of her at some point.
All right. Yeah, 50 gold pieces is lying in wait in pursuit of that quest. So I'll do my best.
Alrighty, don't know what that means, but I want to ignore that. Either way, it was very, I will say, we had a lot of highs and lows with us traveling together for a couple months, but like I said before, this isn't us parting ways. This is just see you later, I'll be around.
Absolutely.
You know where to find me. And hopefully
be in
once you
contact.
guys get a permanent lodging, if you're sticking around for that long, then I'll hopefully be able to find you guys. Also, give me a heads up if you guys decide to, stop staying at an inn.
Can Mari kind of like squint her eyes? Like she's just gonna squint her eyes and kind of like she gets an off feeling, but she hides it from Kill.
Okay.
She looks at Akira, looks at Jonas, looks at Reeful, rolls her eyes at Justin.
Justin's outside.
Okay, good, thank God. And then she continues on.
Alrighty. But yeah,
Trigger
so
blinks.
this isn't a goodbye. This is a see you later. I'll be around. You know where to find me. Y'all have a good one, and like I said before, please stay out of trouble.
My trouble finds us.
Rifo's gonna give him a big ol' hug.
Well, at the end of the hello.
Be safe, okay?
Yeah, you too. Just don't end up, stuck behind a set of iron bars while you're around, If that happens, I don't know if I could be able to get you out of that one.
You did last time.
Yeah, but doesn't mean I'm gonna be able to do it every single time.
I don't know. I trust that you could do something like that.
We'll see about that. By the way, where's Jonas at?
It's a great question.
You know, if you worry about us causing trouble, you might want to be on the lookout for him because he, you know, he has business here that even we don't know
Yeah.
about.
I mean, he does live here, so I mean, he's probably got, you know, personal stuff going on. Probably a lot going on. I assume same thing for you too, big guy. And he gestures. Oh wait, no, you're outside. That's right. Yeah, probably same thing for the big guy outside.
Oh yeah. Well, seems as if everyone has their demons. You know, I'm pure of heart, pure of body and spirit. So I'll definitely be on my best behavior.
Alrighty. Well, I got a lot of work I gotta get done, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump on that. Y'all have a good one. Stay in touch.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Kale.
He's gonna give
Stars?
you guys like a nice little 2-finger salute, and he heads on out.
Hello, Kale.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How's Favor been treating you?
It has been a... What is the correct word?
You're asking me?
Flavorful experience, my good friend.
Okay, that's fair. Favor's a flavorful city.
Don't I know it? Already we are here and so much has happened.
Oh yeah. Sounds like from your buddies inside that you guys have been real busy.
Oh, well, you are part of our buddies, and you have been quite busy yourself, have you not?
Oh yeah, I just gave your friends the spiel on you know, the next lead, I would say. You know, if you guys ever want to, you know, work on getting those bounties cleared, you know where to find me.
Oh, does this mean you will not come with us?
Not right now. I, you know, being a guy that's been stuck in a jail cell for 5+ years, been away from the job for a little too long, you know?
Understandable. The world is at large. There is much to discover with your fingertips.
Yeah. That is true.
Well,
That's pretty
Kale,
big.
I wish not to keep you then, my friend, but please keep in mind you are our friend, our trusted advisor. And so may those spirits, may Helm, guide us together one day more.
You know what? I'm going to say this in a nice way. I don't know if I'm going to be missing your little spiels or not. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Ha-ha!
Either way, you have a good one, buddy, and if you guys run into Jonas, say hi to him for me, why don't you?
Absolutely. But before you go,
Ooh,
he's
yeah.
gonna pull out his little pocket. Here you go, my friend. He's gonna give Kale a wooden replica of him, kind of just like looking a little angry, with holding a steer wheel.
He's like
In
looking at it, he's like,
commemoration of our friendship.
aw, thank
Lasting.
you, buddy. You didn't have to.
Never will I have to. It's because I wanted to.
There's a lot of detail in this. What the? You left the arrow holes in too? Gee, wow. That is impressive.
For like, it was one of the rare moments where Justin actually kind of looks kind of smug, proud of his handicraft.
Well, thank you, man. You like kind of gives you a nice firm pat on the shoulder.
Yes, that will be 2
I'll put
gold.
this on- What?
Haha, I got you, as they say. A little Justin humor.
God damn. I mean, damn. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I'll hang this up on my dresser in my apartment.
Farewell then, dear Kale. May fortune favor thee, and Helm watch over you.
Yeah, you as well, man. Get you around.
And Justin's gonna turn around and, come grab a cure for the job.
Okay. So yeah, Kale turns and heads on his merry way. And after another couple hours or so, Justin and Akira, you guys sort of gather and get your things together. You make your way back over towards the oasis.
Wait, can I intervene and have a conversation with everybody first?
Sure thing, absolutely.
Okay, so like this is still while they're in the tavern and like Justin walks in. I'm assuming does Justin walk in after?
Well, he has a conversation with Kale, so. And then
Yeah, but I'm saying after. Okay, so after he has this conversation with Kale, Mari kind of like speaks up, and she looks around the group. I feel like we should have a talk about that. I'm not sure if you guys were kind of picking up what I was, but I think it needs to be discussed if we can.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Let's go up to the room in case anybody's listening.
All right.
Okay.
You're gonna have to make it fast though.
We still have a couple hours, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys got like 2 more hours before Akira and Jonas have to be at their jobs, so you guys probably like an hour to kill.
Okay. I just at this point we're in the room, or one of the rooms. I just want to get it out there that I'm not necessarily trusting Kale right now. I just think it's really weird that he wants to know where we're going to be going at any given point, and he wants us to stay out of trouble, but then get in arms with another shady group. For all we know, they could be willing to take us in, turn us in, and collect the bounties for themselves.
Right. I mean, it could be a possibility, or he could just be concerned about us because he spent, 3 months fighting danger with us. He doesn't want us to get sent to prison.
I can understand that, but isn't the chance that we'd be sent to prison dealing with somebody shady also very high?
I mean, he didn't say that we'd be doing anything shady. He
Nobody
said
does
that if we
anything
want
like
to,
that for free.
if we want to get our bounties taken away, that would be pretty hard to do without, number one, turning ourselves in, or number two, getting an exorbitant amount of money. So it's very possible that we're gonna have to do something shady, sure, but it's honestly a 50-50 depending on if we trust Kale or not. So I'd say that we just give it a shot, and if it seems fishy what they're telling us, we don't do it.
I'm willing to do that without telling him where we are at any given moment.
I mean, he mostly just wants us to let him know when we want to, actually do meet up with the person that he was speaking about. I don't think that he expects us to tell him, where we are every day.
What I mean is where we're staying. We can tell him we're staying here, but stay at another inn. It would make me feel more comfortable and safe.
I mean, I'm willing to do that for your comfort, sure. I truly don't care. I don't think they're gonna do anything in this city so brazenly, but we can do that.
Perfect. What do you think, Reefel?
I mean, it sounds like an okay idea. I feel like it's not a good idea for us to really do shady jobs for this person just to get rid of our bounties, because that feels kind of counterproductive, But I guess that's something we can figure out when the time comes.
All right. And you know what? Never mind. All right. It seems as though we've decided.
Yep, now time to go do my job of being a fucking manhole. I'll see you all later. I'm gonna go, freshen up before I get defiled by haughty, sexual older women.
You guys are sleeping?
No, I just wanted to be known that I'm still upset with you. I went out and bought a jar and everything, and you stood me up.
Why'd you buy a jar?
You propositioned me.
You want to be in a jar filled with semen?
Possibly.
Wow, you're interested. I've met a few fairies in the Feywild, but yeah, and I've even filled a couple of jars myself, but I've never derived pleasure from doing it. It was mostly a degenerative curiosity. But if you're into that, I could possibly see about, trying it out with you.
I'm just curious. But
Okay,
I'll let you decide that when you're ready.
Sweetheart, I'm ready for anything devious. I've probably done it if it's anything under the sun, but let me think about it whilst getting defiled by older women.
Enjoy that.
I won't, but I'll let you know how it goes.
She's just gonna snicker
Amazing.
and tap her fingers along the jar.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go,
Alright.
Justin.
So that happens. Akira and Justin, the two of you, begin making your way towards the oasis to begin paying off your debt. And I'll say that is where we're going to wrap up for tonight's session. I think that's a nice wrap-up point. And plus, we're missing a player, so...
Yeah, we don't want to go too far.
Yeah. Yes, Paradox,
Did we
that really did
succeed?
happen.
Did we succeed? Was this the most horny session?
Yeah, I think it was.
I think it's definitely on par from last session. I shouldn't have
par?
said...
Akira
is
literally
a-
grabbed
yeah.
Justin's dick.
Okay, yeah, that is fair. Okay, this might have topped last week. Yeah, this
Okay,
is...
good. That was what we
Yeah.
were aiming for.
Yeah, I just want to say to Paradox, I know you just joined in late through that. I'm so sorry. This is a normal thing. I wish I could say oh, this is just a one-off. No, this happens on a regular. Hey, thank you for the follow, Paradox. Oh my god.
Deserved.
Amazing. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us on tonight's lovely episode. Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of work to do. I just want to let y'all know, because some people were saying how in depth that the Oasis was completely improvised. I'm not kidding.
Wow.
I came up with that shit
Goddamn.
on the fly, and I'm just okay, brothel.
Yeah,
What are some weird ideas for
best
brothel?
DM ever.
I normally
went
don't.
along
I normally
with
don't
that
reveal
shit.
those little bits, but I was very proud on how that went. And then y'all said damn, fucking plan in advance, and I'm just sitting there I'm just except I did it.
Yeah, you had to flex a little bit. I see you.
Just gotta throw that out there, just that whole I know what I'm doing,
I like that.
But
good
yeah,
job.
so next week we got a lot to unpack. We're gonna have to witness the adventures of Justin and Akira working for a brothel. I honestly can't tell if that's ever been done in D&D before, but we're gonna. If it hasn't, it's gonna happen next week. So look forward to that.
Trix is legit gonna be what the fuck happened?
Oh
while I
yeah,
was
we're gonna
gone?
have to.
So
That's
bad.
gonna be another fun thing is we're gonna have to touch on what Jonas has been doing in this time off because he's been away for a day, so we gotta figure out what's up with that shit, And yeah, there's a lot to unpack here, a lot of different ways that the story can go, and I am so excited to see how that goes. But we're gonna have to wait until next week in order to do that. Thank you everybody who is watching this live right now, and if you're watching this on YouTube, which I will be posting the VOD probably sometime tomorrow. I'll probably get this VOD uploaded. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching this. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably caught up with a lot of the episodes, and I just want to say thank you for making it this far. All the support that I've seen on all the different platforms has been amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. And yeah, I'm gonna plug one thing and one thing only, in that I would like to ask you guys. I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna put my socials link in the Twitch chat here. But if you haven't already, I'd highly recommend you guys go follow me on Twitter. I think last I checked, we're 2 away from 900. So I'm really looking forward to getting to that milestone. We're just over 100 away from 1,000 followers on Twitter. I'm so excited when we hit that that 1K, you know, looking forward to that. That's gonna be a big deal. I'm gonna probably cry when that happens. I'm gonna be honest. I'll guess I do that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be so great. But yeah, so if I can ask anything, if anybody hasn't done that already, go do that. I would highly appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah. With that all being said, end of the Twitch stream, obviously, we gotta go find somebody to raid. So let's see who's live right now. Let's see. Who do we got? Long list of folks. Let's see here. Let's see who we got. While I'm looking through different people right now, what is something you guys are looking forward to next week?
I'm sorry.
You really had to drop that in right at the last bit too.
I'm looking forward to getting up to some possible criminal shenanigans because I do want Akira to start to. I'm not gonna say I want him to be a criminal, but I want him to be a criminal. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to putting his fingers into the criminal.
This campaign has gone so many different directions I was not expecting. Because like literally the beginning, it was just like, oh yeah, just some typical fantasy, you know, typical high fantasy, big adventures, you know, all that good stuff. We're gonna do that. And then it went from that to Prison Break to pirate adventures to shady dealings and also a slice of life dating rom-com thing got going on. Like,
we went through an entire visual novel arc.
like there's like so many different ships that can happen in this party just from you guys alone, let alone the other NPCs that could be involved too.
Yes, it's very colorful. But I do want like I really don't have an overarching plan for like his character arc, but like all I'm gonna say is he's enjoying the criminal life a little bit too much. So you know.
Yeah, we'll see how much trouble you guys get in the future. I'm looking forward to those shenanigans. All right. Regardless, I think I found somebody we're gonna go ahead and raid. We're gonna raid an individual by the name of Nero Napier. This person's lovely. They're playing some D&D. Looks like they're running a campaign. I don't know what the theme of this that they got going on, but the campaign seems to be called The Nightmares We Undo, Episode 3. So that sounds fucking badass. Very fun. And yeah, I believe. And another fun thing is that Nero is married to another supporter of mine in the past named Mizuki Napier. She has actually done some art for the channel in the past, so lovely folks. So yeah, go show Nero all the love you guys possibly can. We're gonna make let's see, I think we'll just do a nice little D&D raid message.
Yes.
There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and copy that. Copy and paste that when the raid begins. Like I said, show Nero all the love you guys possibly can. Please be civil and please be kind as always. You know, don't be a dick in the chat, or else we'll know. We'll find you, and we will see you guys next week for another lovely episode of Knights of Aurea. We'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.